me grab this thing. I was so excited about today, I couldn't hardly get to sleep. I went to sleep at like, I don't know, 10:30. I woke up this morning, 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, super excited about it. I was up, didn't want to miss it. You know how it goes. Any other mentors in here? Just want to make sure I like co-host you and stuff. Unmute your mic if you are.
Good morning, Jay.
What's up, bro? I got you. And I got DG. All right. Well, let's get it going. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all doing well. Um, hope that you had a fantastic night's sleep and rest and that you're ready to get to the market. What we're going to do today is we're going to look into the futures. We're going to trade them. I'm going to trade them using inventory as a voting system. Look at them and trade them that way. If you all have questions along the way, please feel free to ask the questions. Our next cohort of inventory as a voting system starts this Sunday. So all of the questions like, Jay, where can I start? What do I need to get into? That starts this Sunday. Enrollment will start tonight at 8 o'clock. I'll send out the link and do a live presentation. But what I wanted to do today was more like a demo. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to see a demo and want to trade along? I'm gonna call the tops, call the bottoms, when trades are going to start, when they'll stop, how far the market to go, that sort of thing. Anybody cool with that? Put a one in the chat box and say yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. Ground rules. First ground,
Yes.
ask any question you want to ask, okay? Second ground rule, feel free to chat. You know what I'm saying? Like making, if you want to comment in the chat. What I want more than anything is for you all to see what it is I'm doing and for you to comprehend, understand what I'm doing, and we get the most out of the day. Let's make a little money too while we're out here, okay? All right. I am going to share my screen.
Hey, news for anybody in a trade.
Always. Let's cover those bases while we're here. Can everybody see my screen? Put a wire, say yes.
Yes.
All right, cool. I check a couple of news sites every day. It's Thursday in America, so you already know we have jobs. That's also known as unemployment. So today at 8:30, we'll be having core retail sales month over month, retail sales month over month, unemployment claims, Philly Fed manufacturing index, and import prices. Other notable announcements at 10 o'clocks and 10:30s. We have business inventories month over month, NAHB housing market index. These news announcements at 10 shouldn't be as volatile. They have a yellow folder, so it won't be as bad or make the market move as much. But as you can see at 8:30, there's a red folder, which means that the market's reaction to these kinds of announcements are typically pretty volatile. So you don't want to kind of just jump in there willy-nilly today. You know what I'm saying? Especially now, right now, we got some news coming. All right. 8:30s, 10s, and 10:30s. Let's go check. The other site I like to check is Econo Day. Yeah, it gives you more like a domestic news. So as you can see, all of the 8:30 stuff is still there. Then we have 10s and 10:30s. The market index for the housing is something that isn't like crazy. It doesn't make the market do crazy things, but I like to watch it because housing market really does tell a lot about the overall economic health of the family. So I'll be watching the 10 o'clock announcement. I do want to see what's going on there. Okay. Any questions about any of these announcements that we'll be seeing today? Any questions about any of them? All right, cool. Let's get to work. Let's break them down in order. I like to start with the girl that brought me to the dance. That's the bonds. Like this. Minimize that. Okay, I start high time frame low. I haven't been on the charts today, but as you can see, some of these lines are still doing exactly what they're supposed to do. That's still kind of inventory working as it's supposed to be. Let me see. Yep, that is all charts. I'm still paying attention to what I saw yesterday. And what I saw yesterday was I like 113.01. I like 114.18. I'm watching 111.00. Below, I have like trips. So 109.04, 108.13, and 107.23. For those of you all that don't know, this is an interest rate instrument. So when you talk about the 5-year, 10-year yield, the bond yield, they're kind of talking about an instrument that's within this family. Actually, like by definition, anything less than 30 isn't a bond, it's a note. So this is the actual Treasury bonds, 30-year Treasuries. It's called the ZB. It's an interest rate instrument. And all it pretty much means is like, if you ever invest into the United States of America, they got to pay you back. And it kind of creates this sort of interest sort of instrument. It's an old concept, want to raise some money, tell people you'll pay them back. That's pretty much it. They'll give you money if they trust you. Because America has a great credit rating, they get a lot of trust. So people like to buy bonds. When they buy bonds, America gets the money, uses it to kind of make America better, et cetera, et cetera. So that's kind of what we're looking at, the 30 years. Everybody understand this? We cool? If at any point you like, hey, Jay, say that again or make it make sense, you know what I'm saying? Just holler it out. It's all good. Everybody can unmute and you can talk. And there are no dumb questions. And I won't kind of answer your question with a question today. I'll be a little nice. All right. That's cool. Nothing really setting up here that draws my attention. I still see the sellers and their power and presence. If there was anything else that I watch, it might be something like right where we are, 112.06. I'll kind of watch that too. Maybe there'll be a few little buyers here that want to show their teeth. Let's go to the 4-hour. Give me a moment. I'm going to do something that I call, like, from a musician standpoint, it's called subdividing. And I do it in the market too. Right now, obviously there are some old trades that I've taught that we can see pretty prevalent in the market right now. You would be looking for, ideally, some form of sell in this position. However, don't be suckered into that move. Don't be suckered into that move. What we're looking to do from this 06, 04 level is see if we can catch a bid. And the bid is only going to be strong if we can kind of be approaching yesterday's highs and even stretching past them. I'll say that. It'll be that sort of way. Okay. What I'm looking at right now is kind of constrained. If we get underneath 110.09, I'll start looking back in, I think it was November 2023 last time we were around those prices. Let me see. Yeah, November 12th. If we get any lower than yesterday's low or a couple days ago low, like the 110.19, if we get any lower than that, then I'll go back and look at the charts. I don't foresee us being down there during our time together, okay? What I see is the market, because of yesterday's posture off the news, really catching that bid. And I see buyers trying to hold that up, but they have an inability to do so. They failed at the 112, maybe 20 level. And that failure is going to cost them. If they cannot figure out a way to hold this market up, kind of keep it out of this zone, I would say anywhere between 112.08 down to 112.02 is going to be some problems. So how they open and what they decide to do is going to matter today. I'll be watching day types pretty closely. The hourly chart does not tell a good buyer picture. I'm just going to say it right now. That looks terrible for the buyers. The hourly chart looks like maybe you should sell some. Maybe you should sell. One thing that inventory teaches us is that the market is not made up of truth. It's made up of opinions of people exercising the right to have and exercise their own free will and choice. That's literally why they call it the free market. You see what I'm saying? So it's really important that you have to look at opinions and see exactly how long they've been had, how strong they are, and what are the potential outcomes if people decide to exercise their opinion at any particular price. That's like a real key element of inventory as a voting system. So as I look at the bonds here, I'll start looking at prices that I think sellers are, where sellers could be, and then I'll look at prices where I think buyers can be, and I'll notate those for myself. I'll really notate it. So I'll go a couple points up, a couple points down, and try and figure it out.
Order submitted.
I like 1323. I like 1316 for sellers. I like 1308 for sellers. I still appreciate the O2s, and because we have 30s right there, if you're a bond seller,
Order submitted.
I would kind of compromise those prices. Maybe if it's a 113 double O or something like that. 112.21 looks good, but if we get back there, I'm more interested in what the buyers might say if they're willing to break it. Y'all don't mind me. I woke up so early, I gotta drink something with a little boost in it, or else I might fall asleep on y'all up here, straight up. If there was anything that we should probably be doing right now, and I'll just put this in so I can watch it. If there was anything that I would probably be doing, it would be buying. I want to know the power of this though. So give me 2 of them.
Order filled.
And then what I want to do is see what 11 has to say about it, and then I'll bracket it under that 3.
Order submitted.
I want to see how this is gonna feel. Okay, so I want to hear order filled again, and then come and see exactly what it might be. But up feels really, really good, and then I want to see how we fare by the time we get to 11. Okay. I want you all to notice how easy at a glance, turning the candles green is very easy at a glance. I want you to notice, like, we up making bread, kind of like, oh, there's $100, no problem. Really easy. You can kind of see immediate intentionality with inventory as a voting system. It helps you do that kind of at a glance. If there were things that I were going to buy, I'd be kind of over here doing it.
Order submitted.
I like a few of these other things.
Order submitted.
How many of y'all it's your first time being in a trade room with the world famous Bond Bully? Anybody first time? If so, what up?
This is my first time. What's going on? My name's Sheldon.
What up, Sheldon? How you doing, man? Welcome. Y'all, make sure
I'm doing all right.
if you're a bully, you know how we got to do it, man. Make sure you chat them up, tell them what's up. Hey, Sheldon, I don't know where you've been, man, but you home now. You understand?
Yeah, man. I've been learning. I've been watching the videos. I've been trading a bit, so I just wanted to get in and see live, how you do it.
I
See if I
like
can
that.
learn some things.
I like that. I like that. This is going to be a good little spot right here. I'm expecting off the open that they shudder and shake a bit, that we don't really have a quick decision in the bonds. However, I do think that upward leaning is a good spot right now. Sweetest place for it was probably the 3s and the 4s, but maybe we can get up to 11 and kind of figure it out. I'm glad that anybody, man, if you trying to learn about the market, more power to you. Straight up. Let me just say it, full stop. But for you to holler at your boy, it means a lot to me, because you can go anywhere and you can learn from anybody. You can go want to see anything. So I just appreciate you hanging out. Any questions on the bond stuff for the people that trade the bonds? Any questions on it?
I think somebody had their hand raised. I don't know who it was.
They did. That sound like Twan. What up, Twan?
I don't know.
I don't see any hands right now, but if you do, man, just holler back. It's easy.
I only had my hand raised because this is my first trade and I am so confused, but I'm new, so I'm just gonna tag along and just figure it out from here. Make sure if I have questions, I'll ask.
No, it's cool. Do I say it Jakia? That's how I say it?
Jakaya.
Jakaya, my bad. I'm Jay. It's good to meet you. When you feel like a little lost, what I try and say is it's kind of like your first time ordering at Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like. Don't feel crazy or outside. Don't feel any of that. You could just say, hey, Jay, what you mean by that? Why you said that? Because language is kind of like one of the first barriers when you're trying to get into the market. It's just all different words. Now, it explains concepts that you already know. Trust me, there is nobody that I've ever met that does not understand the concept of investing and trading. Nobody. And they understand the basic tenets and outcomes. You know what I'm saying? All we trying to do is buy it. And if we buy it, we think it is going to go up. Or we sell it. And if we sell it, we think it's going to go down. That's the whole concept. You really have two choices. And then once you make a choice, you have two choices. That's the whole game. Either I can buy or I can sell. And if I buy, I can either stay in or get out. And if I sell, I can either stay in or get out. You get it?
I get it.
Simple game. It's just like I'm gonna go on a date. If I like the date, I'm gonna stay. If I don't like the date, I'm gonna text my homegirl to call me and say it's an emergency. Then I'm gonna leave. You feel me, Jakaya? Simple, simple. Same situation. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Thank you for that.
Love, love.
Hey Jay, just real quick, that trade you just got into, how'd you kind of know? Like, what were you looking at to make that buy?
Inventory as a voting system is a very powerful instrument. The way that it allows me to look at the market at a glance and be able to understand direction is something that I don't believe any beginner in trading has ever seen. There's a lot of trading methodologies, and I've studied the most of them. Fibonacci, Ichimoku, Elliott waves, Heikin-Ashi, um, price action patterns, candlestick patterns, these things I've studied. You know what I'm saying? And my goal, because I kept having a lot of students, was to be able to give them a method that was like lightning quick, but gave them power. So it kind of started out with little stuff, like pattern recognition style stuff, like, oh yeah, this is a gap. This is a mother bar. This is levels. That's kind of how it started. Um, but the way that it's going right now for me, did anybody get targets at 11? I know we wanted that thing to get up to 11. I think it got to
Yes.
12. 12 is where I think, if the sellers want to put up a fight, now I want to see how they fight. 12, in my opinion, has a right to get to 3. You see? So those sellers at 12, if you bought 8s, bought 6s, hey, they can come get you. They can come get you at 3 right now. So don't go for the okie doke and sit up and hold it forever. If it's time to get up out of there, get up out of there. Don't let them come and get you. Because I think I want to hear order fill one more time. And I want to see what happens at 3. When they get to 3, I'm gonna start measuring whether or not they really biting at the or chomping at the bit to get down lower. And then we'll figure out what we want to do. Okay. But man, it's like what I want is like teach somebody, and the moment I teach them, they start making $10,000-$15,000 a month trading. You see what I'm saying? Like I want speed out of it. Like it used to take a long time. With inventory as a voting system, it really doesn't take as long for the trader to recognize what they should be doing, when they should be doing it. And then the keys for me that were missing from prior ways that I taught were when they know they're wrong, when they know they should get out, if they know they should hold on, these kind of things. I told you it's 2 decisions, and then it's 2 decisions off of that 1 decision. So should I buy or should I sell? We kind of have these kind of, oh, it's a green day, I'm going to buy. It's a red day, I'm going to sell, easy. But by from where, for how long, if it goes to what price are you wrong? That's that second set of questions. Should I hold it or let it go? And I really wanted to focus in on that because none of the other methodologies really provide you with that kind of information. Fibonacci tells you when to get in. He don't tell you when to get out. Price action patterns do the same. None of them, like they all trigger an entrance. They never, ever trigger an exit. You see? So I kind of wanted to come up with something that was a little bit stronger. And I think I have with inventory as a voting system. Yeah, that's about it. Anybody on the 5s? Ooh, what was market over? Market open. 4, so it's 20 above.
Can you hear me? Because my speaker seems to be. Oh,
I can hear you. I can hear you now. I
Okay,
can
cool.
hear you.
Thanks.
She
Good
can.
morning. Hey, Lord.
I like that. Come
I
on.
know a
in.
little bit.
What's
I
up?
can put it in the thimble what I know about billing.
How you doing? Can you hear me now? Mic check 1 2. Can anybody hear me now?
Hear you, Jay.
Okay, we can hear you. Okay. Yeah,
Hey,
cool. She kind of came in like, "Can you hear me?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can hear you." Then she didn't say nothing after that. Okay, cool. That's what's up. I can hear you now. Your camera working. And I mean,
No, our EAPs are always going to look like that. Billing inactive is always going to be the setting.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have it up actually.
You still got it, Suzette? That's cool. That's what's
Even
up.
get as far as to close it down.
She's
All
working.
right, so we were looking at these, and what we determined, I
She's
don't
at
know if
work.
you had a chance to read all of
Yeah.
these notes yet
I
or
see.
not.
Just so happened to unmute herself.
So it's like the charges triggered before the build was completed.
Oh, wow.
So these
She's
may,
in customer service?
yeah, so some of them were like
I
within
love, and she probably
days
has my
of
volume
each other,
down, but
because
don't know
like
her
if
volume
he
is on.
orders a miscellaneous test or
I was just
something.
thinking.
Welcome to live trading with Jay.
don't know you talking about.
Anything can happen. Hey, watch your cameras and watch your microphones and stuff, man. You know, look, man, there's been some crazy situations, and I don't want any other crazy situations happening. While that's going on, does anybody
That
have
was
any
perfect
further
timing.
questions? Anybody got any questions about the bonds or anything else? Y'all good on that?
Hey, when's this cohort start?
Starts
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Sunday, this Sunday?
Enrollment starts tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll be back at this same link tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll teach a little bit more about the method. You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing.
Someone's asking about IAAVS.
That's
If it's a
inventory.
software or a method.
It's a methodology. It's a methodology. It's a way to trade. It's not a software. I've developed other softwares, but this is a way to trade, the way to look at the market and trade the market for sure. What else, Shamika? How you doing?
What's up, Jay? I'm good. How are you?
I am surprised that you are not in a hotel room. That's what I'm.
Just got back
Okay.
last night.
I'm about to say. I'm telling you, the lady stays on the move, man. She worked hard for the money.
I invited a few people I see on here this morning, so I'm happy
for
about
real?
that. Quite a few of them.
Peace to everybody who rocking with Shamika. She's one of the most solid, like, ask her questions. She's a solid trader. She can get to it. You understand what I'm saying? She can get to it. And I appreciate you inviting folks. That means a lot.
Absolutely.
It means a whole lot to me, man. It means a whole lot. When people invite you to stuff, they putting their rep on the line for you. That's pretty cool. Thank you very much. I humbly appreciate that. You ever told somebody, "Oh, you need to go to this restaurant, it's so good," and then when they go, they be like, it was all right. You feel like, what? It's like personal, like, can't believe my recommendation wasn't good. So I appreciate that. And peace to y'all. If you her friend or something like that. Thanks for coming through. Any other questions before I keep going? Next, we're gonna break down the S&P 500, the ES. What up, Noah? Good to see you. Next, we'll be breaking down the ES. Any questions? I'm gonna check the chat. Love the shirt. Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Do you trade only ZB or do you trade NQ? And can the methodology work for NQ? It works on everything. It works on absolutely everything. Like, we've traded this on gold, euro, USD. This method works on whatever you trade, anytime you trade anything ever. I'm a beginner forex trader. What market do you usually trade? I trade anything that you put in front of me, because inventory as a voting system is a method that explains not how an instrument works, but how buyers and sellers speak to one another about the value that they perceive the instrument has. Okay, so it works no matter what you trade. And if you want to, later on, we can pull up any chart. I'll show you what's going to happen next. Okay. So will there be specific classes? Yep, it'll be specific classes. We do classes for 30 days. You'll be in a class, you'll be with me for 30 days. We teach in the nighttime, trade together in the daytime, do workshops on Saturdays. We do one-on-ones to make sure people got all the preparation. It's pretty cool. Do you trade at night? Yep, days and nights. Thanks. Jean-Michel, I appreciate that. So will there be specific classes on? Yep, it starts on Sunday. Methodology, not a okay, cool. Is it a okay? Yep, it's a method. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, hey man, I appreciate everybody in the chat like helping out with questions when people have questions. I think that's really nice. All right, can we go to the ES? Y'all ready to go to S&P?
Good
Put a white
morning.
check
This
boxes
is
to the
Rich
gentleman.
Lawn. I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
What's up, Richelon? How you doing?
A bully from the past. First
Yeah,
time.
come on now. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Question, what platform are you using these days?
To trade the markets?
Yeah,
Ninja Trader still?
still okay. Just
But
checking.
it's not 7. They upgraded since we got started. It's Ninja Trader 8 is the thing now.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's all good. You're welcome. I love that. That was a good question. Hey, how you feeling? Fine. All right. See you later. Thanks. That's all I wanted to know. You know, pretty swell little move. All right, check it out. We are this. Ooh, Jesus. Jesus. Okay. 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 That's what's up. Okay. Is that how you really feel, market yesterday? That's how they felt yesterday. They was feeling that kind of way about it. And today they feeling okay. That's what's up. I did not expect to see yesterday. Jakaya, what's good?
Okay, I'm just trying to catch up again to keep up because I am still a little confused. So you said the red is a good thing?
What red?
The red
Red candle?
uh-huh.
It's all the same thing. Like red typically just means that it went down. Green just means
Okay.
that it went up. But going down isn't always bad, and going up isn't always good. So
Okay.
it's just kind of like how you feel about it.
Thank you.
Feel me? Let me just kind of go all the way here. So just a quick tour so you can kind of know where we at and what we doing. All right. You ready to take a quick tour?
Yes,
Now,
I
and
am.
hey, look, if you don't know this stuff, it's cool. Just say thank you, Jakai, because she asked the question. All right, let's go on a tour. Right up here at the top left, you see me circling. It says ES 0325. You see that? Say yes or no.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
All right, cool. That is just the instrument and contract date. ES is like the nickname for the S&P 500. Just like you know how all those stock markets, all the companies have stock symbols. You see what I'm saying? Microsoft, they don't say Microsoft, they say MSFT, or you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? So S&P 500 is ES. 0325 is the contract expiry. That means that this contract is what we calling it. It will expire March 2025. Then we'll do something called roll over. And then the next contract will be ES 0625. The one after that'll be 0925. So we got the 3, the 6, the 9. You tell me what's going to be the contract after that.
Well,
Showtime, the 1225. And all the contract is just, hey, this just the time frame in which we are trading the instrument. That's just the time frame. You feel me? Okay, next thing. Right here it is the minutes. You see this right here? It says 1440 minutes. Well, it's 1440 minutes in a day. So this means that every candle right here represents 1 day of trading. Every candle took 1440 minutes to make. So I would say something like, I'm on my daily chart. You feel me? All right. On this side, you got like an order section on the right. Look over here to the right. All of this stuff is the buy side, and this stuff is the sell side. You also have reverse and close. You feel what I'm saying? And you got a little smiley face for the free. Look at that. Super cool. All right. When you go down here, this is going to tell you what account I'm on. Right now, I'm probably going to stay in sim today because I'm educating as well as teaching. So it's not about me focusing on myself, but focusing on the people that I'm serving. So you'll see me in sim, but there are other accounts that I possess and you could use those. Underneath there, you'll see ATM strategy. Right now, I'm not using a strategy, but I suggest strategies and I teach strategies. Which one is best for you to use? Always using a target, always using a stop loss, always having an idea of where you want to get in and get out, either for profit or for loss. You get it? The last two, you see these numbers keep moving. It's A and B. That stands for ask and bid. Okay. When the market trades, it never trades one price at a time, because if it only traded one price, that means people would be agreeing. And in a market, the only way it works is because people don't agree. Somebody gonna say, I think she's a terrible mother. And somebody else is gonna say, I think she's an amazing mother. See, that's disagreement. Somebody else gonna say, I can't believe gas is $4 a gallon. Somebody else gonna say is, thank God gas is only $4 a gallon. You get what I'm getting at? So somebody gonna say, hey, I wanna buy $59.97. And somebody else is gonna say, I wanna sell $59.97. Because the market is a conversation or a negotiation between people. That's why it's always two things going on at once. Lastly, at the very, very bottom, you'll see dates or time. So on a daily chart, each candle represents a day. So that's why you see it's January 15, 14, 13. And that's what these different candles represent, different days. All right. So you don't have to worry. Is some people use Pro Tools, Logic. That's just they set up. Some people use Microsoft Word or Excel. That's just they set up on the screen. This is kind of like my Microsoft Word for my office and my job. I just look at the information and try and make some decisions with it. It's not even nothing crazy. You feel me? Everybody cool on that? Yes, no? We're good?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. We get in there.
It might seem like it's going fast, but it ain't going fast. You know it, you just never seen it like this. But it's not going to be hard for you to grasp. Okay, we still at 10s. They touching those 11s again. Yeah, let's see what's happening. Yeah, let's see what's happening. I want to see what's happening at 11. Come on, 11. You know, you walked over it, you might limp back. 11s look like they about to go big too. I left 2 of them on. My next target after 11, everybody, the next target for me is going to be 21. All right, if we can get past those 11s, 21. I'll try and see if we can beat 16 as well. So 11, 16, 21 on the way up. Yes.
Okay, I hope there are no such things as crazy questions.
Mhm.
I was gonna ask, what are we trading? Well, what are you trading? But I see you keep talking about numbers. So what's with the numbers from 11 and 21 and stuff
Oh,
like
you
that?
know what? I forgot to show you what was on the right-hand side of the axis. So if you have time at the bottom,
Okay.
like you see, this is a daily chart. See, it says 1440 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, it says 240. So that's 4 hours. 60 minutes, 60 times 4 is 240, 4 hours. Then you
Okay.
got a 60-minute chart. That means each one of these candles took an hour to make. Then you
Mm-hmm.
got a 5-minute chart. That means each one of these candles only took 5 minutes to make. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when you come over here, you got time at the bottom, but on the right-hand side, you have price.
Mm.
Right now, you can see the ask and the bid are 112.10, 112.09. So they're trading right at the 112.11s right now, and the
Okay.
trade is 112.11.10. Those are two prices trading. You see it?
Okay.
So if I want to buy, I think the market will go up. So my money gonna get bigger with every time they go up. I'm hoping, I'm thinking, I made the educated decision to buy. And now that I'm buying, it's going up. And every time it goes up from 11 to 12 to 13, I'll make a little bit more money. The reason why I like the bonds is every time you go up one, they call it a tick. So from 11 to 12 is a tick.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you go up a tick, you make $31.25. Every time you go down a tick, you lose $31.25.
Okay. And it's just gonna keep fluctuating. That's why you said it don't always mean good or bad. Noted. So my next question is, you don't never know, when do you know that you should probably buy, or well, when do you know you should probably sell that trade, or what, cash out or something like that?
Yeah, when should I get out? Well, I already took profit on the first target. So I
Okay.
thought it would go up to 11 at first. I took
Mm-hmm.
targets. Boom. Then I said, hey, these 11s, they have a right to go down, I think, as far as 3. They do have that right. But if they don't exercise, if the sellers aren't strong enough to get me down to 3, I think the next place buyers want to go up to is 16, then 21.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I'll take targets when I think the money's worth it, or when the loss is too, and if I'll get out for a loss if the loss is too much to bear.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Same reason you stay in a marriage or get out. Like, I'm gonna stay in my marriage if I think that it's still got some more, good days.
Mhm.
I'll get out of my marriage if it feel like all I'm doing is taking loss after loss after loss.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Because in a marriage, you are trading. I'm trading my love and affection for yours. If ever I feel like the trade's unfair to me, then I feel like I need to get out of the trade. You dig? Same situation with the market. Same. All right, let's go into this ES and let's see what's going on. We making a little bit of money so far. Anybody learning anything so far? Put a one in the chat box and say, yeah, this is making some sense. This is making sense. This is
Yeah, it's making some sense.
Okay.
Yes, more difficult than school.
I like this. I like this. Let's see if we can do the same thing that we did to the bonds. We want to now do it to the S&P 500. That's a case of kind of like looking at the market and deciding what we believe it will or will not do today. I was really excited about what I saw yesterday did. I thought that was pretty cool. They went for the gusto yesterday. Buyers kind of got loose. So we'll see what they're capable of doing today. And I'm going to tell you the prices that I'm really looking at. I really like I really like in our vicinity, I like 59.75, I like 60.41, I like 58.85. These are prices that I'll watch, and I'll kind of take note of, make sure that I'm watching those prices, notating those. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. I'm still going to continue subdividing. Yesterday's upward move was caused by an announcement at 8:30, and the sellers just never recovered. I'm not sure if today is a day for revenge, if the sellers feel like they want to, take a little revenge and get back down to some of the prices that they had going on for themselves yesterday. But we'll try and see what they might want to do. I think it's amazing that we've sold off of these prices. I had them marked yesterday.
Pardon me a moment, Jay. The time for your IAAVS tonight is what time?
Oh, tonight is 8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, thank you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. Let's see if we can just call some more good ones. See what the market might want to give us or not give us. What you say?
Ain't that? I dare you have one. What the fuck? Christmas, your birthday.
Welcome to the game. Welcome to the game. What you see, Jay? What do you see, my boy? What do you see? If you all are watching on Instagram, you can click the link in my bio and actually join us. I should have said that before. If you're watching me on YouTube, you might have to go to my Instagram page and click the link. I don't think I put the link on YouTube quite yet, but feel free to join us in the room if you like. Even if they start selling today, man, don't believe it. Don't believe it any lower than 59.60. Just don't. And I don't even think that they're gonna. I don't. It's looking like all buyers right now. The daily and the 4-hour are telling me, hey, just buy it. We'll see what happens in a second once I get a little bit of a closer look at it. But boy, it's looking really bullish now. Hoping they can do something healthy, maybe bring the market back a bit, something, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Telling you right now, it's looking pretty trash. Hmm. Okay.
Hey Jay, do you think you can maybe explain why you're drawing so many lines?
I have to explain that in the class. That's like
Gotcha.
the 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. That's like the recipe. The reason why
Copy.
I'm drawing them though is they tell me, like, you ever go to the market, like, what's your name again?
Sig,
Sid. Where you from, Sid?
Atlanta.
All right, cool. I'm from Miami. It's good to meet you, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
y'all have, I forget who, I know y'all got like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, but I ain't spent enough time in Atlanta for the grocers to like really get.
Publix, Kroger's.
Publix,
Y'all,
Kroger.
well, Publix out there
Yep.
too? Y'all got Publix, y'all vibing?
Yes, sir.
Publix, yeah, I'm from Florida, so you know Publix is a thing, right? So say you go into the market, like today you might go to the market. If you go to the market today and you go get toilet paper, toothbrush, tomatoes, and turnips. You see what I'm saying? You get them all. You come home. You wake up the next day. You say, man, I got to go back to the store. I forgot something. When you go back the next day, are you interested in the same thing? Or chances are you're going to be interested in something different? Like you got to get something different.
Probably the latter.
Me too. You know, I think we might be living a very similar life. It's the same with me. Like I'll go and get command strips today, and then I say, dog, I forgot. I need to go back to the market. And this time, I don't need command strips. I need to get some onions. I need to get some onions and some cauliflower. You know what I'm saying? That might be my thing. When I'm in the market, all of these are prices. So I want you to imagine all these prices on the right-hand side. You familiar with trading, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So, you know, all of these prices on the right-hand side, these are all prices. Look at them. 59.22, 59.22.25, 59.22.50. All of these are things I could buy, I could sell, I can acquire, I could dispose of. All of them are. But every time I'm in the market, I'm not always looking for the same thing. If I want to eat tacos tonight, I'm not going to go and get spaghetti noodles. And if I want spaghetti noodles, I'm not going to go and get salsa, even though they both got tomatoes in them. When I'm in the market every day, all of these prices in my brain, all of these prices are like, come here, buy me, sell me. Like all of them, they whispering that to me. You know, like, ooh, come, you can buy right, sell right here, do this, come here. But I need to know, I didn't come to the store for that. Like, you know, my brain is almost like my kids. We go to Target, you know what they are. But daddy, I need a new water bottle. Daddy, I need, anybody live in my life? Daddy, I need a new water bottle. Daddy, my teacher said I need to buy some new shorts for PE. Daddy, aren't you tired of me using your socks? Get me these cute socks. They $25 for one sock. Then you got to pay another $30 for the other sock. So what they are doing is distracting me. No, babe, we didn't come in here for that. We came in here for deodorant. I'm getting you some deodorant. You need a new bra. You need deodorant. You little one, you need socks. That's what we're here for. When I come to the market, I draw these lines. So I say, hey, I don't care what 59.95 says to you, Jay. You're not here for that. You pay attention when you get to 59.83. That's what you're here for. It shows me out of everything that I can do in the market, out of every price I can trade, I'm only interested in that one. And that's very important in the market because have you ever been trading and it seemed like, man, you just buying from anywhere, selling from anywhere? That's not good. I got to do it. I got to only focus on the prices that make sense to me. You see what I'm saying? Sig, does this make sense to you?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Man, I gave that boy $5 worth of explanation. That boy gave me a nickel worth of answer. You like that? I love that. I was like, yeah. Keep drawing your little lines.
That was
Keep drawing your
a
little
gem.
lines. It's cool. Yeah, I got it. No, I'm just playing
That
with
was a
you.
gem, Jay. That was a gem for sure.
Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you hanging
Jay, that was more than $10, dog.
Order submitted.
out. It's all
That might have been a week.
Order submitted.
Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm just playing with you.
Order
Welcome to the
submitted.
room, man. We
Yes,
might
sir.
as well
Just taking it all in. I like the
Order
process.
submitted.
yeah, we might as well have fun once we
Order
in here. You
submitted.
know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really big on that. If we're gonna be in,
Order
at least let's have a good time. Trading already crazy. We might as well
Order
laugh
submitted.
a little bit.
Order submitted.
Okay. If
Order
I'm on the
submitted.
ES, I'm interested in this. If I had to press anything right now, I would do
Order
this.
filled.
And I would sell it. I think that 93 does have an opportunity to go to 84, in my opinion. It could be a trick. Watch it. Could be a trick, but that's what I'm thinking. What up, Mike? How you doing? Good to see you on IGB, dog. Things that I want to see a little bit closer on the fives. Give me another one.
Order filled.
And let me get one right here.
Order submitted.
Once again, you see it's not hard to turn the candles green on a dime. You know what I'm saying? It's really easy to choose direction using inventory as a voting system. Super simple.
My lines look just like yours on ESCs and IAAVS. I'm
That
proud
sounds
of myself.
T. Is that T?
No, this is Brittany.
Oh, that's Brittany. What up? You good?
I'm great.
Look at that.
Order submitted.
Look at that. Feeling good, feeling great.
IAAVS
How did
does
you
work.
enjoy it? How did you enjoy it? Inventories and voting system in class. Was it good?
I love it. It's the most profitable I've ever been trading in the last like 6 years.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. So you went out and you learned from other people and you was on YouTube University and then you bought courses and they were super expensive and then you found me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then once I got with you, I don't look at anybody else. Nobody talked to me about anybody else. I don't want to hear about anybody else.
Yeah, that's how it happens for me, Brittany. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you very, very much. Most people think that I'm a liar because most people who do what I do, they be lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I can show you how to trade. You'll make so much money. No, I'm good at this for real. I'm really good at it. Thank you, Brittany. I'm glad that you killing it in the market too.
Thank you.
I tell you, watch out for that trick. Could be a trick. I think they're hunting for 02, 60.02. Watch them. It's 8:10. We got another 20 minutes into the cash open. So watch them there. I think down should be the way though. I think down should be the way today. And when we do it, we're not going to try and get any lower than 60, at the beginning. Let's not try and get any lower than 60. All right. Let's go to the NASDAQ. Any questions about the ES before I move on? Y'all just say, Lord, I'm scared to ask a question. Give me the spirit of Jakaya. Y'all can say that. And you'll be bold. You can ask your question. I don't want you to be on here and be like, it looked like they was making money, but I don't know what was going on. Don't do that.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah, what's up?
Morning.
Morning.
Can I get a picture of your ES real quick?
For sure.
Thank you.
Let me squeeze them all, make sure all of them get in there. There you go.
Thank you.
You're very, very welcome.
Morning, Jay.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing well. So you basically set it and forget it. Right now, you've set to get out of your trades that you're in. It's already set up.
No, not right now. I do that sometimes, but right now I'm teaching. So I'm gonna probably trade in a discretionary fashion the entire time I'm here, calling out where I believe sellers and buyers are, calling when to and when to get out of trades. My set it and forget it stuff I typically save for overnight. I'll do that sort of stuff overnight. Like if I see something, I'll set a trade and then walk off, go to bed, that sort of thing.
Okay, thank you.
You're very, very welcome. the reason why I leave the orders on is because audibly, if the market hits a price I'm interested in, I'll hear order filled. And I'll say, oh, what was that? That must have been the ES thing or the gold thing, or, you know what I'm saying? I'll be able to audibly hear when a price I'm interested in is touched again. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
For sure.
Order submitted.
And I just do that for everybody's like my gig is to get people into and out of the market making money. You know what I'm saying? Like making money. So I'm gonna be like, oh, buy, oh, sell, hey, get out, hey, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Try this, don't do that, do this. Hey, sell this, hey, buy that. You know, so it's a lot of like balancing and teaching. It's not really necessarily how I would trade if I was alone, so to speak.
Hey, Jay,
Hey, what's up?
did you say that we can give you a ticker and you would walk us through it?
Sure. Let me finish the NASDAQ and gold, and then if it's something that you're looking at, we could look at it, and I'll tell you what to buy or sell on it.
Shade you. Thank you.
No problem. What you trade?
MES. I started paper trading last week and I took my first trades this week.
Good.
Scary stuff.
Don't worry about it. Is that what you wanted me to look at?
MES, yeah.
The MES and the ES are the same instrument.
Oh, cool.
So if you want me to look at the MES, I'm already looking at the ES. The numbers are the same. However, the tick value is different. It's 1/10 on the MES. M stands for micro, everybody. So ES is $12.50 a tick. MES is $1.25 per tick. So everything that I put on the ES as far as prices and places that I'm interested in, you can also notate for the ES because they work in the same fashion.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Can I ask you why you're down 350? I didn't see.
I felt like selling is a good feel for this. I wanted to leave a sell on. I think when I sold, I liked the opportunity to the downside, just in general. I think that we might have another visit of 02 or 05 before we sell again. But I think down is the way for the day, in my opinion.
Because it just hit 600 yesterday or overnight. So I think I would agree with you.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, 6,000, sorry.
Yeah. For sure. They did a great job. I think the buyers did a fantastic job yesterday. I think they did. But what do I think will happen today? I don't know. I think we get to 05, 08 and we see, but to me, it's feeling more sell than buy. So far. I need to kind of maybe do a little bit more thinking about it, watching about it. When I'm trading live, I like to be in a position. When I'm trading live and teaching, I like to be in something because I can just glance and say, okay, that's still good from 08. Oh, that's still okay. They're above that place I saw. Like I can just glance. So it gives me a better chance to teach, or it gives my mind less things to process.
Okay. And what time are you setting these on? Just any time frame that you see some concentration?
If you trade on any time frame, you trading on them all.
Right. Yes. Yes. Yes.
How long you been trading? You sound like you've been working for a minute, working at it.
Oh no, like 10 months. I was doing options on Robinhood, and then I moved to futures last week, paper traded, and then like Monday was my first live trade. I'm still kind of anxious about it, because it moves much faster. But yeah, I'm getting there, I guess.
You'll be all right.
I think so. I won't die. I won't starve, but I won't die.
You'll be all right. It's all good. It's all good. You'll be just fine.
I appreciate that because every morning I'm like, okay.
That's something.
It's really interesting how you're just like setting stuff and you're like, okay, this thing is fine. You're just not, there's like no nerves involved.
Okay, that's the 13s. Y'all heard that order filled. I put another buy entry there at 13. I used a buy stop. My entry now went from 6 to 10. So I got 2 contracts long at 10. I'm gonna put just another alarm clock here for myself. And what I want to see now is can we or can we not get 2 and through 16? So I'm gonna add a buy stop there.
Order submitted.
It's no anxiety about trading anymore for me, but it's not like I'm a human. You know, you don't want to lose no money. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you still want to make sure that you're doing what you know you're supposed to do every day. I think that still matters. Definitely it still matters. But like once you do your research and you know you're looking at what you're looking at, you know, and you trust your skills, you know, you're gonna win, you're gonna lose, you're gonna keep trading, you're gonna win more than you lose, you're gonna win bigger than when you lose, and over time, kill it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is.
May I come on mic real quick, big brother?
What'd you say, bro?
May I come on mic real quick?
Sure.
I just want to say something. We use Ninja Trader platform as one of the most effective platforms for teaching beginners and maturing them into a great trader. And this is one of the platforms that Jay recommended from the very beginning when I started trading. There are several platforms out there, you know, and some people who are already experienced in trading come from different platforms. It's not that we say you cannot use those platforms. It's just that our group just teaches the most things based around this platform. So it makes it more easier and convenient to learn everything as we move. If you're still in confusion about learning your own platform, here's the suggestion. You go to YouTube and you put in the developer of the platform, such as TradingView or Ninja Trader or any of the other platforms, and you just put in TradingView for beginners. And all people will come up that teach TradingView for beginners, you know, and that will help you. It is important that you get comfortable and master somewhat your platform because this is all wrapped up with you taking risk of your own money or other people's money. So you want to know your platform, okay? But as we learn with beginners, we teach them this platform. And in our communicating groups that we have in our community, you can always ask a question. People are always available to help, okay? I just wanted to say that. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you.
No, that's all good. It's all good. Appreciate that, DJ. Big brother. What's up, big brother? Yeah. I don't know, maybe it was something going on in the chat, but yeah, people trade with Motivate, TradingView, Tradeovate. Some people like to chart on Thinkorswim and then they'll jump back down and execute on another platform. It's totally up to you. My thing is, if you in the kitchen, like know your knives. If you going to war, make sure you know your gun. And if you you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna trade, you gotta know your platform. That's part of it. It's kind of part of it. And it's not hard to learn. Like they basically do the same thing. Like most guns, you point them one way, squeeze, and the bullet go the way you point it. Most knives, like you hold the sharp side to the downside and you cut the vegetable. And with most platforms, you can buy on it and sell on it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be too much of a learning curve. Yeah.
I feel like Edward Scissorhands with platforms. I mean,
you do that. I'm on the 4-hour NASDAQ now, so we've switched, left the ES. Now we on the NASDAQ. Where are my NASDAQ traders? Are y'all on here? Anybody trade the NQ? Put a $1 or $2
right here.
Yes, sir.
Right here. Yes, sir.
Shout out to all the people with no patience that like quick money.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, just jokes. It's jokes. The NASDAQ is an exciting instrument in our community. It's begun to really get legs. People love the NASDAQ. They love trading in and out of it. It is quick. It's really fast. It's exciting. A move on the ES might pay you $100. That same move on the NASDAQ might pay you 500. So people are really, really into this instrument now. We'll call out some positions and try and talk about it a little bit too. The NASDAQ looks good for me today. I appreciate where it is, what it's doing. I see great opportunities for it. The upside looks pretty amazing, pretty dynamic, stuff like that. So I think that up should be the way over here. Now, the weird thing about me feeling that way is because on the ES, I said down feels good. And the ES and the NASDAQ have a direct correlation with one another. So it's very strange that over here, I feel like, man, be bullish, go up. And over there, I feel like, don't. Somebody's got to be lying to me. I don't know quite who it is yet, but we're going to get to the bottom of it because I don't like when the market trying to lie to me. Don't lie to me. You know what I'm saying? So up looks good over here so far. Let me see. This one should still be in the red then. Yeah, even worse. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you made it to 16. I figured like the 16s will have a problem with you, and now the 16s are starting to sell down. Okay, good, good, good. Did anybody get targets at 16? I know we're still bonds long.
Yes.
Okay, okay. ES stuff. ES stuff. ES stuff. I still think that maybe they want to get to these O2s, like I said. So anybody long trying to get to O2? Okay, after they touch O2, they'll come back down. When they come back down, you can probably get long 97, 98. Looking for that off the open. You see what I'm saying? Does this make sense?
Order submitted.
You can start looking for the long, like twos should sell. When twos sell, great, they'll go down. What you want to see twos do is even leak off the open, like leak up to 6 or 9. Then if you're a seller like me, you want to start seeing a really confident move to the downside. If you don't start seeing that off the open, you might have to throw away that idea. And at the same time, then the bonds 16s that we targeted, they should start coming back through. They'll come back through 11. They should start coming through 6s. They should start attacking 3s. They should start coming back through. Market open there was 4. So you're looking at 12, 16, and 20. Okay. So we're kind of like floating here. Oh, my bird is back. I ain't seen that guy since it was cold outside. He's back. It's kind of floating to the upside here. I'm looking for the sell off the open. We got 5 more minutes until it does. I'm looking for the sell there, okay? So if you decide to buy off the open, 2 6s, maybe a 9. That's what I think long. After that, I don't think long anymore. Okay? If you're long right now, 2 6s, 9s, that's what I'm thinking. Okay? And you, my boy, I've got to make you make sense because your homeboy say that you want to go down. Then it told me up at the last minute, last hour. So now they on an upswing. You tell me up right now. Tell me up right now. So I'm trying to see what's up. True.
Hi, Jay. Can I ask a question real quick?
Yep, go ahead.
Yes, I was supposed to be on the meeting earlier, but I saw it was in the AM, and I wanted to know. I saw in the email there's a Zoom call tonight at 7 p.m. Is there
Yeah,
a way
that's
I can
another.
attend that?
Yeah. You're gonna use the same link. We're gonna meet again.
The same link, perfect. Because right now I hop real quick. I'm in the break. I'm working right now, so I can't really make it. But
Okay.
I would be glad to hear from you at 7 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna be on 7 p.m. Eastern. No, 8
Perfect.
p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central.
Perfect. Thank you, man. Really have a good day and a blessed one.
Much love, bro. Much
Yeah,
love.
much love. Ciao.
For sure. My dog hit me with the French chow. I like that chow. Chow. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Dog hit me with the ciao bello. That's not French. That's Italian, huh? Ciao. Ciao bello.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
The NASDAQ is still telling me an upside story. This is weird. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is my first time I'm feeling a little bit of dissonance
Order submitted.
in the candles, what they're telling me.
Order submitted.
Typically, the bonds and the ES have an inverse relationship. What that means is when one goes up, the other goes down. Here I am right now buying the bonds. So if I'm buying the bonds, what should I be doing to the indexes?
Order submitted.
Somebody tell me.
Selling.
Selling.
Right.
Order submitted.
So there's dissonance right now.
Order submitted.
They might have to iron that out before I believe in anything fully. They're going to have to iron that out. I cannot just throw my money behind something that's stupid. I'm not going to do that.
Order submitted.
And I'm not going to risk y'all money on nothing stupid neither. Yeah, those tools. They're not there yet. All right, NASDAQ stuff. Are there any questions? Any questions on the NASDAQ?
No. Bring that back so I can get a picture.
All right, for sure. Hold on. Feeling sure, feeling good, feeling positive. See, those 11s, they standing up for us. 11 buyers. I'm proud of you. Now, what are you going to do? Because now's when you got to do something about it. Okay? You got to do something. These silly birds, they forever going into the windows. Forever. They need to stop that. Y'all need to, I don't know what y'all going to do. Quit crashing into the window, brother. Give me 1 second. I'm getting that open.
Yep, no problem.
Those are the twos. Did anybody get targets there? I think that there are sellers here. I think off the open, we can swing up 6s or 9s that I'm looking for a sell. If they don't sell off this open, it's going to be really weird out here. Jesus, NASDAQ chart. Hurry up. There you go. I think I'm going to put 215.15. Okay, here's the open. I want the bonds to maybe touch 12 and 11 again and then go up and give me some 20s. I want the ES to grab a 6 maybe and let people sell just a little bit higher before they start going off. I'm going to sell this too.
Sell.
Just so I can see what it feels like. Down move off the open. Bonds are at 13. Not good. Well, bonds going the other way. Go get me some 16s or something like that. First target at the open on the NASDAQ is 214.57. Little hiccup here, 214.70. My bad, my phone keep ringing too. Yeah, I know 97. That's what we were saying the first time. Watch the bonds. They're back at 12. 12, 11. This could signal a little like pop off the top of the ES, you know, like, I told everybody they'll touch 2, then you buy 97. Did everybody buy 97? You don't remember me saying this, eh? Okay, don't worry. If you didn't buy 97, that's fine. I'll call out some more.
I did sell them too.
Did anybody sell 2s? I told you that's where sellers would be.
I sold the twos.
Okay, good. Selling 2s. Selling 2s first target is 93. Second target, I would say 88. So if I was doing it, I'd take one
Order submitted.
here, 92, 93-ish. I think that if the buyers want a little smoke, which they might, First targets on the NASDAQ, you got them. That was the 214.55. The 97 buying people. This is what you want to see if you're a 97 buyer. You want to see another touch of O2, not this candle, but the next. That's what you want to see. After you see that touch, you want to see somebody make an attack. Like attack the twos, try and get at 4, try and get at 6. If you sold 2, I'm telling you right now, you there for a good time, not a long time. Take these targets when I'm giving them to you. You understand what I'm telling you?
Sure.
Order filled.
Okay, we got first targets on ES2. That means I should do this.
Order filled.
Come on, 94. You know you ain't about that life. Come on. 16s.
Oh, I see.
They are performing, my boy. They are performing. I'm NASDAQ long right now. I got 1:32 left on the candle. I want to see the indexes ultimately fall. I do. I wanted them to be a little bit higher before they did.
Order canceled.
97 buyers. I ain't feel like nobody was doing that. 2 sellers, y'all got y'all targets. 97 buyers. If you in it, I want you to tell me so I can tell you what to think about it. I can tell you what I think about it. They cut through them 214.31s like butter. They really did. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They selling them now.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I really want to see where this candle ends. We got another 30 seconds. That's going to tell me a lot about how we'll operate maybe for the next 30 minutes or so. Let's not forget we got news at 10, news again at 10:30. It's not hot news, not crazy news, but it's news. Feeling sure, feeling good, feeling positive. Feeling good, feel complete about the love you give.
Submitted.
Oh, man. I'm selling again right here.
Order submitted.
97 long people. This could be y'all time now. NASDAQ don't want y'all to be great. I'm going to tell you. NASDAQ does not want you to be great. They're going to try and push them 97s back down.
Order filled.
They're going to try and push them down now. Watch them. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Give me one time. Where them fans at? One time. Where them fans at?
You're so funny this morning.
I told y'all 97 to 02. 02 was targets on them 97s long. I will wait on them now. I think there's some more buyers that want to get loose. And we could be in for a very good little move to the downside. They might be playing a trick. Let's see. I tell y'all, if you bought the 97s on the ES, the NASDAQ does not want you to be great. NASDAQ selling 214.50 right now. Is anybody in a trade right now?
Yeah, I'm in, Jay.
Where you at? What you did?
I bought NASDAQ 406.
Oh yeah, I feel good about you.
Hourly inventory.
What would you like? Yeah, I'm about to say you like inventory cohort 3, right?
2.
2, yeah. I don't feel bad about what you're doing at all right now. You're great. How did you like inventory as a voting system, as a class? Was it good for you?
It was amazing. I like to, Jasper came up with this. You'll never go hungry, homeless, or hopeless with inventory.
Jesus.
And I agree with him.
I don't have anything else to say about that. I told y'all the 214.50s on the NASDAQ are selling. I want this NASDAQ thing, I want it to go really bad. I want it to go up because I don't want to sell twos. I want to sell sixes and nines on the ES. So I want to sell 215.62 on the NASDAQ. But man, I told you the 97s, you guys won't be great because the NASDAQ is trying to stop you.
I took that 50 on the NASDAQ.
Short.
Yeah, I took it short.
You
but
got first targets already.
Yeah, my ATM kicked in and kicked me out. But I'm green and I'm good. I took that for inventory reasons.
Okay, good. Let's keep watching. The thing to decode is, I think the first 30 minutes are going to tell us a lot about the intentionality of the morning. These twos that are selling, they have got to show a bit more priority and strength, and they're just not. They're going to find problems. There are real reasons at 95 that they can have a hiccup. So they got to get to 95. Like twos, they want to 4 extra the thing. Y'all know 4 extra. I've been watching TikTok because 4 extra, he want to squabble. He want to squabble everybody. So I 4 extra is funny. So O2s, they off to go see somebody, but 95 got what they looking for. 95 got what they looking for. So if they down here trying to sell and they want to just go to 59.84 all down here down low, okay, you can't skip 95. Talking about 95 read a Maya Angelou poem. I am somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up 95 for the win. I think 95 gonna take us to 06.
I bought 95 for inventory reasons on the 5-minute.
I think you're gonna be swell. In my opinion, you should have multi-contract, take a target at 1 and then take another one at 8.
I'm in with 3.
Ooh, you might even be able to rock out to 17. Let's see what the bonds does at this 11. I want to see the bonds pick up this 112 contract and then pick up the 3 if they really mean business.
Oh, really?
Is this making sense to everybody? Is anybody that's in here now, y'all like, man, I'm just totally lost. We're the people who feel like I am totally lost right now. Stop. Hey, look at me. Where are you? If you feel I am totally lost right now, put a Y in the chat box or say me. If you feel totally lost, chat why you feel lost. Say it. I know stuff is going to be coming quickly. I went from kind of coaching and educating to starting to say this, that. And y'all seeing the numbers turn green, red. Y'all seeing people say, oh, I made money off of that. I did that. People are making money in here. If you're making money in here, put how much money you made so far since I've been calling traders. Now, everybody who's feel lost, Anicia, Joseph, Tanya, Tiffany, Cameron, P, anybody. What I'm doing is speaking the language that you're familiar with, but you don't know very well. But I'm telling people in here, hey, sell this, buy that. Who bought that? Hey, who's in something? What did you do? Hey, I want this thing. I want this to go bad. I want the NASDAQ to start going higher. I want the ES to go higher. Somebody say, I'm in at 95. Hey, I want you to be multi-contract. Take one at 2. They say, oh, I got 3. No worries. Take a 2, take a 8, and let's see if we can get this thing going to 17. I'm telling people about what I think the market is or is not going to do. Okay? If you're lost, you just say, hey, Jay, what was that? What did you say there? I didn't understand. Say that again. Sharif, if you want me to do forex, I'll do that. Because inventory as a voting system works on everything. And I could trade forex if you want me to. I trade if it's a chart. Yeah, I could do it. Inventory basic, I'd like to know about it. Inventory is the basics. That's why it makes people so much money so quickly, Anicia. It makes people money very fast because it boils down everything that you've ever heard to the common denominator of what's really happening. Okay? If everything is fast for you, that's cool. That means you have an interest. You want to trade the markets. You just don't know where to start, what to do. I'm your boy. I'm here with you. I'm gonna help you get good. Those 95s got the 2. I told you sellers are at 2. Watch them. Hey, I have my eye on the bonds too. If we want the NASDAQ to go up, if we want the ES to go up, which way do the bonds have to go?
Down.
Good. So that's why I keep checking this bonds number. You see how it's green because it's on the upside of my entry? Look at the ES. It's green because it's on the downside of my entry. When I sold down here, I told y'all I want this to go very red. I want it to go up higher. Y'all saw how it went up higher? Now it looks like they're trying to commit again to the downside. And if they commit again, good golly, Miss Molly, we might be in for it. Might be selling season. My man Brent on here, what's up? All right. Did anybody take the targets off the 95s at 2? You should not be in that 95 trade uncovered. First target was 2. Okay.
My ATM kicked in, so I got out in profit.
Okay, good. You're gonna get another chance to get back in, I hope, in a moment. 95 and 02 is what's going on over there. The ES, it's 214.03 and 214.50. That's what's going on over here. Okay, the bonds are stuck between the same 2 worlds. It's going to be 6 versus, in my opinion, right now, 6 versus 9. No. 12 versus 9. And we'll see how it happens over time. I'm going to try and get a few more contracts so that I can have more targets as we proceed. Everybody, let me just tell you, I'm so glad you came. I want you to see that people are making $1,100, $800, $400 in 5, 10, 30 minutes.
Order filled.
They told you that it was impossible. They told you that it was too risky. They lied to you so much. I'm here to tell you the truth about it. It's people just like you making money like this every day. Go check the chat. See it for yourself. Then meet me back here at 8 o'clock Eastern so I can show you how to do it too. You've seen me say that the market will go up and it goes up. You've seen me say it'll go down and it goes down. You've seen me call out what number will make it go down and what number will make it go up. Can we all agree that I've done these things? Yes, no, say yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen this? People in this
Order
room
filled.
that are listening to me, they're making money. Go check the chat. Has anybody made money from the things that I've said, things that I've called, what I've done? Anybody made money?
Yes.
I came up and I said, hey, this ES stuff looks like it's going to sell. This NASDAQ looks like it's lying to me. It wants to buy. We need to get to the bottom of it. But if I had to do anything on the NASDAQ, I would sell it. Do you see how the NASDAQ and the ES have both sold off?
Yep.
If you want to be good at trading, you can. I will teach you. I really will.
Here's your boy.
What you say? All right. Any questions before we get back to it? Is anybody in a trade now? And are there any questions?
Is that ES 84.25 still looking good for a buy?
I like it, but I think it'll fail ultimately.
Gotcha.
I like it, but I think they're really hunting for 59.60 today. Like, I don't know if that's morning, mid-morning, immediately, you know, like we have another 13 minutes before I say what I think will happen for the rest of the day. But if you buy that, like what it was just now, we got another target on the ES. Okay, we're up $2,000 in locked in profits, and we have another couple grand in open P&Ls. Okay, I want y'all to see all the trades I'm making them in front of you. Okay, I need to see the reaction to these 25s. In my opinion, I think that it's further down to be the way. I honestly do. We just got the second NASDAQ target on the way down. Next, this is going to be a traffic jam. So I'm looking for buyers here. I'm looking for people to kind of stand up, speak up for themselves. Let's go back and see if we can grab some 214.48 stuff, some 214.22 stuff on the NASDAQ. I'm looking for the 84.25s to do something similar. Let's see if 25 can go back and speak to our 95s. I would like to see if they can do that, you know. So if you buy them, I think it's a little while. I don't think it's a long time. I don't think so. I want to see.
Oh, I'm already in and out.
Yeah, I think you're good. 95 maybe is a initial target, maybe. Maybe something like 92-ish, maybe something in there. You're hoping that these people could perform for the last 10 minutes of the candle.
I was looking at 704.
I would see what we do after the close of the hour.
Okay.
Go forward. You talking about on the ES?
No, the NASDAQ.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, maybe. You know, the only thing that's dangerous about that is look at what the bonds are doing.
Okay.
You see, like, look at what the bonds are doing. The bonds seem like they're starting to decay a bit. I wonder if this response could be a little bit better, if the buyers could do a little bit better for you. So 04, yeah, but maybe 37.
Okay.
You know, so I would kind of watch and see these last 10 minutes of the hour. So far, we had bonds call 11 and 16. We had
that's what's Crenshaw. That's the street. That's not what
okay. Then let me see. We had bonds selling at 11 initially, then 16. The 16s are doing really, really well on the sell. We targeted those longs. I haven't called a sell on the bonds yet just because I don't see it. I want to stay on the majority side of the market today, so I'll see how these 16s perform. You're going to get the answer to that 04 question right here. And I really do believe that we spend maybe 10 or 15 minutes kind of dancing around the idea of the indexes reversing. But I believe as the market is kind of changing on me a little bit now, there's a possibility for 84.25s to go back up and grab 10s on the ES. And there's a possibility for, I think I had a target down here. 213.69 was a target on the last sell contract. It's a real probability that these really rise. You understand what I'm saying? Like the NASDAQ really does rise and maybe get us back to our opening position up 215 double low. Those are real possibilities now. So if you take that 4, I think you're selling it, but you're selling it very low. I think it's a little too low to sell in this condition. I would wait and kind of see where the dust settles. That O2 was nasty. I'm done for the day. Icka, that's my dog. I see you, bro. Just know Jay the Trader is the truth. Love you, Jay, and the world famous bullies. What up, Gene? Good to see you, big dog. Much love to you. Much love. I appreciate you. My Instagram family over there, they trade and making money. We're making money over here. That 84.25 long, I feel good about it. I just want to see what 404 is on the NASDAQ is what 91 is on the ES. So if you did 84, pit stop at 91, get to 95, then 02, then technically eight, technically sixes, but I think it's an 8, and then 17. We'll just have to see. Lawrence, if you take the 02, 04, I would take it like now, like not as it goes up to it, but as it comes down out of it. That would be the entry style. And then I would cover very quickly because the verdict isn't done. I think that they could turn the market into a buying position, like they can change structure. It won't happen all in one 5-minute candle. It might take 5 to 15 minutes for them to turn this thing around, but it's a high probability that they turn it.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks. I'm getting ready to start the meeting anyway.
Jay, someone's asking if you'll take a look at gold for them and tell them what you think.
Are they in a trade? Who's in a trade? Are you in a trade on gold? If you're in a gold trade,
Sanjay, or you can open your mic and answer if you.
Sanjay, what's up? How you feeling?
Hey, yeah, no, I'm not in the trade, but I just want to
Have you ever been a student of mine?
No, I just joined your holiday workshop like for
Oh,
February.
okay, cool. How have you been enjoying the holiday trade room?
So far I like it. I'm just doing in paper trades. I'm not taking any real trades, like just to understand like how the trade room operates and all. But so far, like everyone seems to be very helpful, and then like so far it's going good.
Okay, good. I'm glad you like it. What's your question?
Maybe like if you can just like give me some insights and go like how the day is gonna go out and like the support and resistance labels and all.
What I wanted them to do yesterday, they did. Today, I think they're trying to get to 27, 60, 60. Yesterday, I felt like they can make a stamp and get there. Seems as though they're getting there. It won't be altogether simple or easy. It won't be altogether simple or easy, but it is possible. I think that for now, being a buyer is a good thing. And I think that if you are long, you can at least put 27.55 in your pocket. You at least have that. Watch 50 before you get there. So a little bit of opposition at 50. A little bit of opposition at 50. And then, I think that you have a right, in my opinion, to get all the way to 55. I think the 50s might sell you off just a little bit. If I had to be anything in gold, I'd be a buyer of gold here.
Order filled.
And I'll keep my eye on it. Let me get a couple of them.
Order filled.
I want to drop one off right here.
Order submitted.
If I had to pick one up, I'll pick it up here.
Hey, Jay, thanks. I got to go to a meeting.
Love to you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Big love, Larry. Peace.
Hey, he's the real deal. No question is stupid. I've asked plenty of them. It'll get you where you need to be.
That's it.
Love to you. Appreciate it.
All right.
Now, Jay, it's totally up to you. But Sharif Holly, he's the one that been asking about the forex question. He said
Sharif, what's up? You there?
He said he's gonna pair. Are you here, Sharif?
Yeah, man, I'm here. What's up?
Man, how you feeling? You okay?
Yeah, it's good, man. I'm in LA, so it's like getting up 5:30.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to kind of see what kind of volatility the New York session offers. So, you know, it was a good chance.
What we do is we run a trade room in the daytime and the nighttime for all of the people who have 9 to 5s and for those people who are working or who are like, you know, out west. One time I was on vacation in LA for a couple days, then we went to Hawaii. And man, running a trade room in LA is brutal, bro. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, and then going to Hawaii is like, okay, we just finished dinner. Now I gotta go live and trade. So I appreciate you waking up to hang out with your boy. You know, thank you very much for that.
No doubt.
I told you 50 would be the next place where there should be some friction. You see that we made it to 49.8, and now we are selling. I just want you to know I'm not guessing when it comes down to the candles on gold.
Let's go.
Let me tell you, Sharif, buyers and sellers only have one way of communicating with one another. Hear me out and hear me good. You're a forex trader. Anybody else a forex trader? Unmute your mic and say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Any forex traders on IG? Any forex traders on YouTube? Come on, unmute your mic and say,
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Look,
Yeah, even your past forex traders, because we know some people done graduated, you know, but past forex traders, y'all can raise your hand.
Come on,
I'm
man.
a past forex trader.
There you go. All my people with the pips and the lots and all of that sort of stuff. I love it. Buyers and sellers, no matter if it's tires, turnips, or tomatoes, communicate the same way.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on 1 second. I gotta finish answering the question for what's the brother's name I'm talking to now? DG?
Sharif.
Sharif?
No, Sharif.
Sharif. All right, Sharif. Me and you, we gonna play a game. You want to play a game with me so we can make it really plain?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. You're gonna be the car salesman. I'm gonna be buying the car. You're gonna sell me a Bentley. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Sharif? I'm here to buy one of your Bentleys. How you feeling today?
Pretty good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. So do you have that new 2025 one? You have that in stock?
Yeah, absolutely. We got 2025s, man. But what I would probably suggest is, you know, you take a look around. We could definitely show you that 2025 model, but, you know, whatever you into.
Note what he said. Hey, I came here for one thing, but he suggests that I study and look around. That's nice. We study and look around in the market every morning before we decide what to buy. All right. Mr. Sharif, I'm settled, man. You know, like I really do want that 225. What's the starting price on the 2025s when you want to sell it to?
Oh, what color you need, man? Because it's going to range. You know, you got the interior, you got all kind of stuff going on.
I want that top of the top. You know, like the missus is excited. You know, I'm excited. We just had a windfall of cash and capital come to us, so we're really excited. And you know, we want to acquire this asset. You know, we want to buy it. So you know, what's that price?
You're looking at 350.
Ooh, 350. Hold on 1 second. Let me call up the missus. Give me 1 second. Yeah, babe, you know, I'm up there with buddy. You know, yeah, buddy. Wait. You said what he talking about? He said the 350. What you on Amazon? You can see how much it is on Amazon. All right. All right, I'll get you right. Let me cover it. Hey, yeah, man. So 350, man, how about this? How about I give you 300? And we'll do 300. And would that price be good for you?
Yeah, I mean, you trying to pay cash?
No. I'm you know, we still gonna finance the vehicle. I'm gonna put a good chunk of it down though. You know, I'm probably gonna put 50% of it down and then the rest of it we'll finance. That sound pretty good to you?
Yeah, man, we could work a deal.
You can work that out. You gonna work a deal with me? How far you willing to come all the way down to what I'm bidding?
350. Okay. I mean, if you're trying to walk out of here today at the top model, we can see what we can do.
You'll come on down to there?
Yeah, why not? If you're walking out of here, if you're walking out of here today with the car, let's go.
All right, cool. And that's it. We sold. Did you hear the conversation, everybody? Is this a normal conversation?
Yes.
This is how buyers and sellers talk to one another. That could have been for a house. That could have been to get a car fixed. That could have been anything. But a buyer don't want to pay full price. And he was the nicest seller ever because he went from 350 all the way down to 300. He don't know I would have took it for 320. But shoot, he just gave me 20,000 off of my highest bidding price. So I'll take it. Sharif, because buyers and sellers only communicate with one another in one way, it doesn't matter what they are buying and selling. We have this thing that we think trading the NASDAQ is different than trading the ES, or different than trading the bonds, or different from trading Euro USD or JPY USD. But it's all the same. Because a buyer is going to try and get the lowest price or for the free. And a seller is always going to try and get the highest price. That's it. What they're going to do is negotiate back and forth until they can agree on terms. And once they agree, then that's when they exchange value. You said, if you're going to walk out of here today, I'll take that 300. So your terms weren't so much about price. It was just getting rid of the vehicle today. As long as I was doing that, you will give me the price. When buyers and sellers are talking to one another, they talk the same way. You know, we all have Thanksgiving. We all have Christmas. We don't all do it exactly the same way, but basically somebody go to your house and then they eat good food. That's Thanksgiving. Christmas, basically somebody come to your house, y'all rip open presents and y'all enjoy one another. That's Christmas. Basically, people come to your house, they barbecue, and then they set fire to explosives and they go in the air. That's basically 4th of July. Now, you might do at some houses, Thanksgiving, man, it's going to be fish and collard kale greens. It's going to be fish and kale greens with heirloom potatoes. And at some houses, it's going to be, you know, a ham, dressing, collard green,
macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. At some houses, it's going to be gefilte fish. It don't matter. That's just a subtle nuance, but the overarching theme is the same. That's how it is in the market. Buyers and sellers ain't got but one way to communicate with one another. Isn't it crazy that I put this buy order at 27.45? Look where the market came down to before it went back up. We're not guessing. I know where the buyers are and where the sellers are. I told him to buy, it'll go about to 50. It went up to 49. When it's sold about right down just above. I missed it by a point. Well, I should say 3 ticks before it went back up. It don't matter what I'm trading. Inventory as a voting system lets me trade everything right. I'll know what I'm supposed to be doing. Every time I'll know whether I should be buying or selling. I'll be able to know every price. I told y'all that it was a battle between 6 and 9. It didn't move for 15 minutes between 6 and 9. You remember I told you it was 6 and 9 on the bonds? Look, 9 was the top, 6 was the bottom for 15 minutes after I told you that. I just like buyers and sellers, they don't change, bro. They do the same thing. It's a pretty redundant, easy story. Once you learn how the movie go, it's a pretty simple story to watch. You remember I told everybody, don't really sell. I don't know if the sell is really tight. It'll probably going to take 15 or so minutes. And then these indexes are going to probably start trying to turn around and go up. You remember I said that? See how they can't commit to the downside? See, when they try and sell, it's buyers pushing it right back up. You don't see this right here? Look at this over here. It'll look the same over here. They try and sell down, buyers are right there. We gonna have to be here for a minute.
You know, yeah, on the NASDAQ, they fighting at the session open. Yep.
I'm not lying about it. I'm not lying about it. When I told you it was gonna be between 6 and 10 and 9, I told you that about 15 minutes ago. Here's 9. Let me get a rectangle. Here's 9 and there's 6. It's a battle between 6 and 9. Remember? Or maybe I told you, hey, on the NASDAQ, they have a right to kind of push this thing up. So for about 10, I said 1 to 3 candles or 5 to 10 minutes, then they'll start maybe trying to change the structure of the market. I told you that right about here. You remember Larry wanted to sell 03. I told him, be careful. I really believe that they have a right to be back up here in a minute. I said it would probably take about 5 or 10 minutes because it was almost 9 o'clock. Say I would wait until after 9 o'clock before making that decision. Inventory as a voting system allows me to time things, to see where they are, to see the prices, to buy, to sell. That's what it does.
Hey Jay, is there an inventory IAAVS course by itself?
It's a live course. It's not like all the other ones are like video on demand.
Yeah.
This course is a cohort. Like I take you from what is a candle to I see everything. And it takes, it's a 30-day cohort. We do it over 30 days.
Okay.
So you'll be with me every day trading the market. I'll be teaching you the first week and trading with you the first week. And then every Saturday, I'll have workshops. Then after the first week, we just trade together in the morning with our workshops. Then you can also have a one-on-one. And I even wrote a book about inventory as a voting system. And you can get the book as well. Let me see if I got a copy of it. I wrote this. So that way you can kind of like, you know, welcome to chapter 5, market subdivision. This is a pivotal chapter because it demonstrates how to break the market into smaller, more manageable pieces. By segmenting or subdividing the market, we can better understand the flow of buyers and sellers across different time frames. This method makes it easier to spot profitable trading opportunities and to navigate the complexities of the market with precision.
Hey, why when you started reading that, you opened that book, it's your face looked like in Pulp Fiction when they had the golden suitcase and it lights up your face. Like
That's it. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
How do I access the book?
You can't get it unless you're tier 3 in inventory as a voting system, the cohort. It's not for sale. It's a part of a package, but I haven't put it out to sell as an individual item. I've never done that. Never done that. Any other questions? This is the part where I want y'all to ask, ask questions. I've called at least $4,000 worth of trades today. I'm sure we all can recognize that that's true. We all know that that's true, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Look, everything ended up just like we said it would. Look, it's fine, okay? Let's close them all down.
Filled.
Close.
Order filled. Order filled.
Forget it. Let's see how much money we got, okay? Look, $4,100. Fine? Okay, cool. Now let's talk about you. You want to be a trader, you want to learn. I want to teach you. And out of everything that I've ever taught in my life, everything that I've ever created to teach students, this is the most powerful thing. We have another 19 minutes together before I'm going to go and lay down and try and relax.
Please raise your hand so we can get to everybody's question. And those of you who've been writing in the chat, if you can use that method to raise your hand, we'll get to your question, okay? Because you got some questions about scheduling and weekdays and evenings, and he'll answer all those questions. Just raise your hand we'll go in that format right now. We're gonna blaze, and make sure everybody get their questions answered. This is how we work, y'all. We answer questions. You gotta ask them. Okay, get at it. Let's go.
Okay, if hands are up or whatever, if you have questions, please feel free to ask away. I'm right here for it.
I just want to say thank you again, Jay, before I go. IAAVS has made me such a confident trader. Like, I'm not nervous or anything, or even if the trade goes in, I'm not even gonna say the wrong direction, because there's always a backup or a defense trade. So I've lost very, 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 very minimal amount of money, and I really appreciate the way you teach.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Britt. I appreciate that.
I have another question regarding the cohort thing. I think I followed to a point, then I got lost. So this is cohort 8, but then you said you'd have to be a cohort 3 or higher to
tier 3 or higher, yes.
Okay, so how are the tiers set up? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. I'll show you. Like, I'm sensitive to financial situations. You see what I'm saying? So inventory as a voting system offers 3 tiers for people to be a part of it. And the reason why we do that is because, you know, like I'm not into charging people a lot, and I'm into making sure that even if you got a little something, you can rock out. So rather than having one product for one price, what I have is one product with 3 tiers, and it gives you access to what you want to have. If all you want is the first week of trading with the classes and that's it, then there's a tier 1 solution for that. If you want to have the classes, the first week of trading, the second, all the rest of the month of trading, and the Saturdays, there's a tier 2 option for that. And if you want all of those things before, plus a one-on-one with me, the book, then there's a tier 3 option for those things. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that no matter what, like, you can kind of get what you're looking for. You see what I'm saying?
I follow. So I guess my last question over this matter is, now that they're tiers, like, how is it like how do you sign up? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I appreciate that. That's love. It sounds like you got a little one. Peace to you for having a little one. Are you a mom or are you just?
Yeah. I have a 5-year-old who's in school, and then I have an 8-month-old who's figured that if she rocks her body hard enough, she moves around.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Shout out to all the mommy bullies. If you're a mommy bully on here and you had to trade and you got kids on you while you're doing it, I'm definitely with that. I traded with my little one, who's now wants to have my cell phone every day. She's a 2nd grader now. But man, we came up together in the trade room. She used to be in the trade room with me every day. Anybody remember my daughter Sunday being in the trade room when we used to be trading?
Yeah, absolutely.
I understand what it's like. You know what I'm saying? I say all that to say I understand what it's like. Let me share something with you, I guess, before we go to the page and stuff like that. Let me just share this with you. Man, it's taken them a while. There's a URL here. I think I need to hit the link for it. But before I do that, I want to just, can I just do like 10 minutes about why inventory is cool, y'all? Is that cool? Put a Y in the chat box and say yes.
No. Yes.
All right, here we go. Thank you. IVS is great. Tonight I'll do this in much more detail, but I want people to know what it is. I'm all these things, a few others, but I thank God that I've been able to like make my life matter to other people. I've done a lot of things in the market. The biggest thing is that I'm not just here trying to like sell you on something. Like, I'm really good at trading and I do it every day. You know, people have said great things about inventory as a voting system. I'm going to show you why it's the best. I I've studied a lot of things in the market. I think I've explained that to you, but these are some of the things IAAVS provides. And if you ever take an inventory, just write it down in the chat like, yo, this is what inventory helped me with. Inventory helped me with blank. So just put that in the chat. Inventory helped me with blank. So it does all these things. And when I was writing the book, I used Chat GPT and I taught one of the GPTs how to trade in an inventory way. So like imagine me like teaching Chat GPT how to trade. That's what I did. And I taught it how to trade with inventory. Like that's the method that I taught it to use. Okay. Then I asked it to learn other methods. And then I told it to score inventory as a voting system against those methods. So can you please compare inventory as a voting system with Fibonacci trading? Do this with your current knowledge of both. Can you please explain the core principle of each and then rate them in the following areas? For me, this was what was important. Ease of understanding, like how quickly can Joe Blow, Jane Blow off the side of the road understand it? Then precision for entries. So like, will they get in at the right place? Targets, will they know where to get out? Flexibility so that it doesn't just work on Tuesdays, or it doesn't just work at 10 a.m. or it doesn't just work at 6 a.m. or at the close or London session, Asian session. You know what I'm saying? Like flexibility in different market conditions. Predictive capability, because we don't make money on the left side of the chart, because the left side is what has already happened. We can only make money by knowing what will happen. So we have to have a predictive capability and risk management, because we want to make money and not lose it. That's what my students are telling me. Hey, Jay, how do we make it and not lose it? So it understands what inventory is. Inventory as a voting system focuses on understanding where buyers and sellers are in the market by analyzing inventory at each price level, viewing market actions as a voting system. Fibonacci trading, just so I make sure it understands what it is, Fibonacci trading relies on mathematical ratios derived from the Fibonacci sequence to predict potential reversal levels in the market. Key ratios include whatever. So these are the things that ease of understanding, precision. So look, ease of understanding, moderate, it gets easy to moderate. So inventory loses on understanding, because with fibs, you just kind of throw it up there. So you don't have to really understand fibs to use it. You just kind of throw it on a chart. But precision, I get high, Fibonacci gets moderate, I win. Flexibility, I get high, Fibonacci gets moderate, I win. Predictive capability, high, I get high, Fib gets moderate, I win. Risk management, strong, Fib gets moderate, I win. And I asked it to give an explanation as to why. And this happened the same for candle patterns. I win. Moderate, easy to moderate, but I win on precision. I win. We tie on flexibility. I win on predictive capability, and I win on risk management. I did the same thing when it comes down to Elliott wave trading. Elliott wave is a trading based on the theory that financial markets move in predictable cycles or waves. That's all. I win on ease of understanding. I win on precision. We tie on flexibility. We tie on predictive capability. I win on risk management. In other words, inventory as a voting system is a very, very strong methodology for trading. Okay? The way that it works is I peel back all of the layers of wanting to be trading, and I just start getting to the basics. Why? What's going on? Like, why is it moving? What can you do? What do you want if you're a buyer? What do you want if you're a seller? Like, let's just boil it all the way back down. And what happened was the market isn't moving for any of these reasons. If somebody tells you it's moving for any of these reasons, they're crazy. The reason why the markets move is because people are putting money down or picking it up. That's the only reason it moves. People they can buy, sell, and wait. If you're a buyer, you only want the market to go up. And if you're a seller, you only want it to go down. I use that in order to predetermine the market participants to understand what they're after. and I can use it to know what you're after at a drop of a hat. Okay. So now, like the market used to look like this set of patterns to me: mother bar, gaps, cup and handle, double tops, double bottoms, tweezer tops, and pennants. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. It used to look like all of these different patterns. Cycle 3 of Elliott, Fibonacci pulled back to the 36. It'll look like that, or it's extending to the 68. You know, like it'll look like that. Now it just looks like soil, flowers, weather, and seasons. For me, soils is what matters, the inventory. Because we don't get our seasons, like we don't get soil from the season. We get season from the soil. Like there's a thing that comes first. There's a thing that's preeminent. Like we don't get buyers and sellers because a gap was made. Buyers and sellers make the gap. So inventory matters more. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of like what it's all about. If you want the link because you're interested in being a part of inventory as a voting system, I'll put it in the chat right now. Don't buy it yet. Don't buy it. Don't buy it yet. Don't buy it yet. Okay, don't buy it yet because I have a code. I just got to remember what the code is. Okay, let me drop the link for everybody. Here's the link. Oh no, I think I put the wrong link. Let me go here. Let me go down here. Let me open it in a new page. Yeah, that should work, right? Isn't this the right one? Yeah, this is the link right here. Copy. Sure. There you go. Don't buy it yet. Okay? Because there's a code. If you want the code, just be like, Jay, what's the code? And I'll get you the code. But let me kind of break down how it goes. So if you have any of these pain points, don't know why it's moving, can't predict it, tired of losing, tired of feeling confident, you've been trading for a while but don't know why it's not working, you want to be consistent, people are saying other things. So from day 1 to day 5 are actual teaching sessions. They'll start at night on Sunday night, 8 o'clock. We'll be teaching. Then we'll be trading Monday morning and teaching again Tuesday night. Then we'll be trading, Monday night. And then we would trading Tuesday morning and teaching again Tuesday night. Then we'll be trading again Wednesday morning and teaching Wednesday night. We'll be doing that day 1. And I'll start you from the basics, like a pre-test. What is a candle? What does it tell you? We're starting from 0. Like if you're from Mars and you've never traded before, boom, this is where you'll start. Then from there, I'll start breaking down the game that is being played in front of you. Then I'll show you how to see the market from every angle. Anybody ever saw a guy and he was handsome? Ladies, you saw a fella, saw a dude, he was handsome. Say yes. Put a Y in the chat box. Say yes, you saw a dude that was handsome before. Say that. Oh, so y'all ain't never seen nobody handsome, ladies?
Yes.
I'm about to say, y'all are so secretive. Stop it. You ever saw him? He was handsome. Fellas, y'all that watch guys. Fellas, y'all ever seen somebody and she was so fine, super fine?
Banging.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So fine.
We'll be
So fine.
honest. Women don't even want to say if they thought about it, but we'll be honest. Ladies, watch this. This is how you know women. Ladies, when y'all saw the dude and he was handsome, has he ever opened his mouth and had the stankest of breath?
Oh my God, yes.
See, what you did, you saw that man, but you only saw him from one angle. But when he opened up his muck mouth, then you saw him from another. And you said you was fine 5 seconds ago, but your mouth is stank. You are not fine no more. Same thing, fellas. You ever saw her? She was so fine. She opened up her mouth and all of the teeth going in different directions. You saying to yourself, ain't no way you this fine with teeth that don't agree about which way to go. I cannot fool with you, misdirection tooth lady. I can't do that. When we see a thing, it can look good from one angle, but you gotta look at it from every angle in order to know if it's good. So we covered that on day 3. Day 4, how to make money and not lose it. You heard Brittany say, I'm making money. If I do take losses, I know how to employ defensive strategies to ensure that I'm good, putting it all together in final review. So we do days of actual education and teaching. Then we do 30 days of trading. This is my face, who is for testimonials. But this is it. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. And this is what you get. If anybody wants the link or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you can definitely, wants the code, you can definitely ask the code. Let me see if I can go get the code. But tier 1 is $9.97. I think I got a 10% off. Tier 2 is $11.47. I got a 10%. Tier 3 is $14.47. I got a 10% off. I think I only have maybe like 20 of them or something like that. But let me just do this. If anybody's purchased it before, ask me, was it worth it? Answer me that. Was it worth the money?
I seen the chat before they took it, said it was.
Worth every penny.
Worth the money in gold,
Yes, definitely.
Right. I've had people who were traders before take inventory and go to 6 figures a month. I've had people, they trade inventory, like AJ, I just started trading 3 weeks ago. I just passed a combine and I'm about to get a payout. I've had people start combines during the cohort and get a payout while in the first 30 days.
That was me.
See, I've had this happen. It is a very fast, easy to understand method. If you practice it for just a little bit, man, you'll be dangerous, dangerous. Are there any other questions about inventory as a voting system?
What's the price? What's the price for people who want to sit in if you've already had the cohort? I forgot what you call it.
Oh, you overtime.
Overtime, yeah.
I put the link for overtime inside of the alumni Slack. Are you in there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm in there.
I put the link in there for overtime. I want to say overtime is $3.97 for the month.
That's all. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't trying to kill nobody.
I'm waiting for the code, the coupon code. I'm so interested. Yeah.
Let me get the code for you. I'm so sorry. Don't buy it yet. Don't buy it yet, y'all. Like, if you don't buy it yet, let me get the code. I forget what it is.
The code applies to overtime too?
No, it's just
I'm just kidding.
The first timers. Yo, dang, Francine, I love it though.
I'm just kidding. I knew better.
No, it's all good. It's love. Here we go. I thought I just saw Internet on here. What's up, Internet? Here's the code for everybody. The code is cohort 810 off. So if you visit the link, you type in cohort 810 off, you're good to go. All right.
Jay, when does the IAAVS start? When does the class start?
Class starts Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday night at 8, right when the playoffs gonna be on. Yeah. We're right in the middle of the playoffs. I don't even know who playing, but we're gonna miss at least half of a game this coming Sunday. Yes. But for a good reason. For a good reason, because if we study, then we'll fly to the game and sit in the box.
Them
Jay,
players
what
done
if you're
made their
at
money.
work during the live trading?
Everything goes, the videos go into your course material and you have access to them for the entirety of the cohort. And then for those of you all who are joining overtime, you get all of the past classes, all the replays, all the teaching sessions. So the overtimers, you guys, I have a treat for you guys. You get all of the past classes all in one.
Jay, can you go back to the tier screen that you had up?
For sure, for sure.
And so it looked like, if I'm reading it right, just the first week is the teaching for all 3 tiers. And so, and then after that, it's just
we don't have
trading.
to teach. You don't have to teach after the first 5 days. After that, you apply what you've learned. Yeah. So we're doing 2 a days the first week, where we're trading in the morning, teaching at night. But it's too much, in my opinion, to keep that pace up. Because you got lives and stuff like that. So the way that we break it up is the first week is in your head. The second week is in your hands. The third week is in your heart. And the fourth week is brand new. This time we're doing in your mouth. So in your head, in your hands, in your heart, in your
In
mouth.
my bank account.
Well, it'll be in your bank account starting probably about week 3. Week 3, you start making money with it. Easy. Once it's in your head and in your hands, you know what to do.
Hey,
But
Jay, man.
still something in your heart. Anybody took profit on the bonds at the 21s? I told you all that that's the next target, and 21s would sell. Anybody remember? My targets were 11, 16, 21.
Yes.
See how we got to 21 and it's going down now. I'm not guessing. Didn't I tell y'all that it's going to take a while for this thing to turn around? But all you want to do, 84, is be able to first get it to about 91, and that's when they'll start selling. Look at this night. Look at the candle, 92, because 91 is where sellers are. Do you see that? I'm not joking when I tell you what I'm doing in the market.
Hey, Che, we got Craig. His mic is not working. You want to know, is there a way to join the trade room and how much it is?
You can join the trade room for $119 a month, and we don't have a page to sell it to you yet. We should by Friday. FlexPay lets you pay in, good question, P. FlexPay lets you pay in 2 portions. So you can pay half of it this week, half of it next week. Ron says, what amount is needed to trade? What are the options? I don't want you trading live money yet because you're not good. But you can get in a combine. That's what we're all going to do in inventory as a voting system. By the start of week 3, we'll all be in a combine. Look, I think my man Jacob in here. Jacob, what's good, boy? It's good to see you. That's the best real estate agent, man. That guy's good, man. Him and Jim, man, they'll get you sorted out, man. One of them will do your mortgage, the other one will find you the right house.
Let's get it done, man. Let's get it done. You want to invest, buy, sell, or invest? I got you. Or trade.
Or trade. I taught him inventory is a voting system.
Or we trade to make the money to buy the real estate.
That's it. That's my formula. You know, that's what I do. Every so often, I scrape a little bit of it off and go find a place I can buy. What is a combine? A combine is an evaluation. Kind of think of it like the GMAT, the SAT. What they do is they test whether or not you're good at trading. If you pass, then they give you money to trade. So what happened in one of the cohorts is that someone started inventory as a voting system, took a combine test, passed it, and got a payout before 30 days were up. That's what happened, Ron. Craig says, is there a way to join the trade room? Yep. I just got to get a link for it. I'm still developing that link. Give me a minute.
On that same question, though, big brother, you're gonna put that on your IG for them to get the links.
For what?
For this link for the trade room and a link.
I will by tonight.
Okay. Cool.
By tonight, I will. I'll make sure that the inventory link is up and live.
And on the trade room. Okay. Got you, brother. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Dre, I see you on here. Dre said inventory is the real deal. Are there any other questions? Have you all learned anything? Enjoyed it all? Was this good for you? Did you say, wow, I didn't know people could really do this every day. I didn't know people were making money like this. Man, this is so cool.
I'm just going to speak now. I've learned, I've studied this. I've kind of seen this. I've never played it because I had the hesitance to burn my money down, going down this route. But looking at so many messages here and you explaining and reiterating, and this is your 8th cohort, so you're definitely doing something right. It's got me thinking to commit. Again, I have the whole day today to kind of think it through. Again, I came here through a personal recommendation of somebody who's already in the game, and that's how I am here. Thank you for all that you do. It is subtle. It is very minute details that you're providing, and I think it's a collection of your experience that you're sharing here. So
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. One of the goals that I have is to not try and sell you anything without you seeing other people have purchased it and watching me do it. So on the night that I present, I like to trade that day so that you all just don't say, oh, well, he's trying to sell me something tonight. No, like this morning, I saw this guy really do it. He called where the market would go up to and where it would go down to. He called every piece of it. He was doing it in front of me. I saw it for myself. And now he's telling me why he thinks it's good, and other people who have done it are seeing success. That gives you confidence to trust the integrity that the material has and the integrity I have as well. So I appreciate you coming and check me out. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Everybody.
One story, sorry, everyone, is when I was hearing this, it reminded me of my, not that you look that way, but you do have the experience. Like my grandpa, when I was small, we would go out to the market buying potatoes, tomatoes, fish, eggs, and he would just feel it and he would talk about it. And then on the way back, I would ask him, why did you do that? Because the guy was selling cheaper. Why did you buy it here? And why did you not go to the other guy? And those are the subtleties that he's collected over the years, is what I felt in the first hour when I was sitting here.
Yes, yes. I have a similar story. My grandfather, he was my only barometer at a fish fry. We would have big family fish fries where they would be frying tons of fish, frying hush puppies, but they weren't fillets. Like they would fry the fish, they would cut it up and fry it. So there would be bones in the fish. And I was the kid, I was the cousin, I was the family member that always got a bone stuck in their throat at the fish fry, always. So I wouldn't eat fish at the fish fry unless my grandfather pointed it out. He would look in what looked like just golden hot steaming goodness, and he would point and say, eat that one, Jason. You can eat that one. And that was the only one I would eat because I knew it was safe. He had the ability to inspect so many things that for all intents and purposes basically looked the same, but he knew which one was right for me. And I think we might have similarities. My grandfather's name was Charlie Hicks. They used to call him Spoke Hicks. And he did that for me. I never knew that what he had was the ability to tell what was safe and what was not safe for me every day. And I try and do that same thing for my community every day. I tell them, hey, buy those threes, but be careful. It could go here. Hey, if you're going to buy up, go to 11. Hey, guys, I think that down's the way on the ES. If you're going to sell it from 2. Hey, if you're going to hold on to those 84s, just know it's going to take a little time for it to turn around. Man, 84 could get you to 91. I try and teach them safely too, because I don't want any bones, proverbial, any bones stuck in their throat either, so. Shout out
Thank you, Jason, and thank you all 165 who let us talk. Thank you for your time and patience.
Love, much love. Any other questions? IG, YouTube, any questions? Let me make sure.
Thank you. I was able to get that course because I've been trying to figure out that inventory thing since December. So I'm glad we talked about it today.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad that you joined me today. You're going to have a great time. Y'all praise her up for making a good choice, man. I'm going to be honest with you.
Congratulations.
I'm going to be honest with you, Caroline. You know what I'm saying? Do I say it Caroline, Caroline? How I say it?
Line.
Okay, Caroline, let me tell you. What you signed up for is a life-changing 30 days.
I'm ready because I'm tired of losing.
You're not going to lose after you do this. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. We're going to get you right. We're going to get you right. Great, great, great decisions. Oh, yeah, let me show you the flex pay. Pam, you had a question about that. If I scroll down, the flex pay is right here. It's 547 right now, and then the same 547 next week for tier 1. Tier 2 is 647. Tier 3 is 798. You know what I'm saying? So you pay a little bit now, pay a little bit next week, be good to go.
Somebody already asking about cohort 9, bro.
Oh man, it's so much work to do a cohort. If you imagine, like some of you all who have went through it, if you imagine, it's a lot of work and it's a sacrifice. So I just want to, you know, we'll worry about next. I feel like you're in the playoffs. I can't talk about the next series until I finish this series. Jesus, you know, I just got to get through it. But, you know, we'll see how it goes, right? Let's see.
Jay, last question, one question. What is the combine?
The combine is a trading test. What they do is they say, we'll see if you know how to be profitable. And then what they do is if you pass the test, they give you money to trade with. So many of our students, they don't trade their own money. They trade other people's money. And they have to take the test in order to get the right to do that. It is either called a combine, a trading evaluation, or you might hear people put it together and say a combine evaluation. But it's the same.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. Any other questions before it's time for me to go and get ready for tonight? Are you all coming back tonight? I think y'all should come back tonight. Come hang with your boy tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to start rocking out, man. I hope you've enjoyed it in the trade room. Let's count them back so I count up what we did in the market today.
One moment, Jay. Are we going to swing like the same time we did last time where the nighttime trade room will just open up a little later, or you want to? What you want to do?
We'll see how it goes. I typically try and reserve an hour for these sorts of presentation.
Okay. I just want to be able to inform
It
people.
could go a little longer, and if it does, you
Slack.
know, as soon as we're done, then we'll go to the room.
All right. I'll
Okay.
inform people in the Slack.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
No problem, bro.
And let's count them up. Today I bought threes and took them to 21. I'm not gonna count the 3 to 11, then the 3 to no, just 3 to 21. So it's 18 ticks over there. 18 ticks in the bonds is 562. I don't know why I'm even counting this out. Here's the P&L for the day. It was about 42.85. Okay. The things that I called were 3 to 21. On the ES, I called 2 short down to 84.25. I called 91 short. I'm sorry. Then I called 84 long. I called 97 up to 02. So we got 5 points there. Another 5 is 10. 02 to 84 is 18. So 28 points on the ES is $1,500 roughly. And on the NASDAQ, I did the same thing. We were short 215.00 off the open. That was right around here. We took it off here at 357. So we went 215.00 or 214.98. Let me pull this up just to be exact. We sold, by the time I got in, it was 486. So if you go 486 to 359, you made 130 points. 130 points. Plus I got shorts from here, 40 again. That's another couple thousand. It's another like 2, roughly. We don't have to be as exact, but I told everybody to be buying it from 213.56. If you all notice this yellow line right here, you'll see the power of inventory, how it works. And then I caught some stuff on gold. I know that I was overall long, but I said that we could sell from that first spot. Look what we did. We got to 50. I told you 50 would be pretty formidable. Right now I'm in a gold position, and so far it's paid me when I wasn't paying attention. I guess it's paid me up to 48 at least once. I still think that it'll persist. Ultimately, I think gold wants to get to 55 today. Let me see if it has a shot. It has a shot. It all depends on how well it can perform. I think that first things first, let's get back to 50. If they can get back to 50, it's a really high probability that they're able to make it to 55. If they cannot do that, then all is lost. All is lost, and they'll be terrible. But they should be able to do it, okay? They should be able to do it. Should be able to get to 55.
MVP.
Gold stuff too.
MVP.
MVP.
I appreciate you. Will, love to you, baby. How you been?
Man, I've been good, bro. I've been
Making that
good.
money?
Yes, indeed, Lord.
Making that money.
Jay, can
Jay, I
you
have a cool.
I'm sorry, can you do me a favor? I have some of my friends that I invited today. Can you tell your story about Morocco, please?
Oh man, so Morocco, when I first started working on inventory, hello friends, first and foremost, love to you. I'm Jay, I'm from Miami. I'm a keyboard player, singer. That's really how I cut my teeth, performing, entertaining people. Um, I went to the University of Florida for a little while, came on back home with a degree in advertising. And then I used that degree for about a year and a half and then just went straight to performing and producing all over the place. And man, I've been in the studio with some cool people, Chris Brown sessions, uh, DMX sessions. I'll never forget DMX in Phoenix. That was an eye-opening session. A young jock when he was really, really hot, like Meet Me in the Trap jock. Um, so a lot of hip hop and R&B and stuff like that. A couple country things here and there. You know, that's what I did. Um, Music, as you know, it makes a wonderful girlfriend, but a terrible wife. And by that time, I was feeling the pressure of being a father and a husband financially. So I needed something that I could really control. I got frustrated. There was one time I was at Circle House and we had Neo sessions. Neo bought all of the studios in Circle House and he had this was the Champagne Lights album. He had producers and musicians in every studio. He was in the main room, and what we were doing for a week was just sending him records, sending him records, sending records, sending records. At the time, I was working with a producer by the name of Diesel, and Diesel won a Grammy for his work with Cash Money. If you ever heard Mr. Officer, when Wayne is in the intro, you hear Diesel on the beat. But Diesel is Darius, and Darius, I used to work with Diesel all the time. Him and Jim Johnson, and we'll ride Atlanta, New York, LA, Phoenix, Miami. We'll just make our rounds. So I was at this session with Diesel, and we were at Circle House, and we was having all of the Miami food that you wanted to eat, all the Jean and pickle, and man, we was a roast con pollo, and it was a great session. But we kept making these soulful sounding records. So Neo calls us all to the main studio. So every producer, like I didn't know who was in there. Man, we come to the main situation, and I'm like, oh, I'm in the room. There's Scott, there's Swiss. It's real hitters in this room, right? And Neo lets us all hear Champagne Lights. He says, guys, this is the way we're going for this album. The theme is really champagne nights, it's glitz, it's glamour, it's opulence. Listen. So we listen down to Champagne Lights. The strings, the glit, the Mark Tree, the kicks, the thumpiness of it, the tempos where he wanted to be. And then I'm like, oh, got it. To me, I'm like, oh, I got it. This is like the music you play during offering. That was me. Hey, just give them some talk offering music that the church can walk around and give their donations to. Let's keep it. Let's keep it right there. We get back to the studio like we in like the bungalows. Me and Diesel, we out in the bungalows. If you ever been to Circle House, they got this studio that's out back by the pool called the bungalows. We in like bungalow A. We get back there and Diesel starts making like D'Angelo records. I'm like, bro, no, this is not the way to go. Needless to say, we didn't get no records picked up. I spent time away from my family, time away from my kids. And I'm telling, man, bro, we need to come with something else. This ain't what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I was out of control. I didn't have no control. And because I didn't have any control, I couldn't make any money and I wasted my time. That led me to trading. Because trading, unlike ASCAP or BMI, will pay you your money right when you get there. You don't have to wait. And then the better you get at trading, you get paid more immediately. You don't have to wait. Like, man, I was good at producing when I first started, but man, I got really good. But I was still making you sort of good at producing money. Like I wasn't making really good money. I'm in the room and Timberland in the room and we talking about music. But I ain't making Timberland money off that beat. I'm still selling beats for $3,000. This has got to stop. So trading gave me a place where I could control how much money I was making. I could control when I had to go to work. And if I got better, I got immediate results in the market. So it was trading for me. I switched up to trading. Oh man, and I started trading and practicing and trading and practicing and failing and failing and failing. Nicole, I failed so much. Nicole, friends, I failed so much. Oh my God, I would fail and fail and fail until I stopped failing. And slowly I got better. I got better and better. Then I traded and I traded myself off of my gigs. I no longer had to work Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Wednesdays, because I had the National Hotel. I had the world famous cabaret. I had Blue Martinis, and then I had a Blue Martini Sunday afternoon gig. I could let all of those gigs go. I was working for this entertainment company called Tropics Entertainment in Miami. I could let them all go. Didn't have to do that. Now I just had my church gig. So I was playing and leading worship on Sundays. That was the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just doing that for this church called Jesus People. Shout out to Dr. Gloria and Rochelle and all them. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know what I'm saying? And I kept trading and kept trading. Then my wife, she say, I'm tired of going to work. I said, well, don't go no more. So then she stopped going to work because I could trade real good. I had a friend, my friend said, man, you good at trading. You should start teaching this to people. So I started teaching it to people. Man, one student turned into two. Then I had two students for like 8 months. Then two turned into 13 in one day. 13 turned into 50 in 1 week. 50 turned into 200 in 1 month. That was February 2020. I'll never forget. Since then, it's been like another 29,000. I'm just short of 30,000 people right now teaching people how to trade. I realize how difficult it must feel. Michael Jordan cannot be a coach. Neither can Larry Bird. They both tried it. They both failed. Because playing the game and teaching the game are two different skill sets. I thank God that I know how to play. I can get in the market and get to it. Today, you saw me put up $4,000. Easy. But I know how to coach it. Like I know how to talk to people. My man Drew on here. What's up, Drew? Drew Williams, good to see you, baby.
Hey, great to see you too, Jay.
What's
Happy
up?
New Year to you. You well?
Yeah, man.
You sound great.
You good?
Doing A-okay, man.
That's
A-okay.
good. How you been in the market? You been all right?
Actually, I had to step back from it because my position changed with my company and I had to get smart on that. So
Okay.
now I'm rekindling. So I'm right back.
Okay, good. The market's still there. It ain't going
Oh,
nowhere.
I know it.
It ain't going nowhere. Them candles gonna be moving every day.
Yes, sir. Now I get to come back to it.
I love it. I'm glad to hear that things. I remember our one-on-one. We talked about that. So I know you made the right choice. That was a good choice.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Love. So after teaching so many people, I stay experimental. My nature as a musician was always to be experimenting, pushing the limits, seeing what worked. My nature was the same as a producer, just pushing the limits, see what worked. And I took that to trading and I started teaching people different ways to trade. And I created this thing called inventory as a voting system. And I knew I had it, but I didn't quite know I had it. So this is what we did to get all of that to here. So Nicole, what we did, we said, hey, yo, I said, yo, we gonna go to Morocco. Who wanna go to Morocco with me? Who want to go to Morocco? Okay, forget it. Let me just show y'all. Can I show y'all the video? We'll just do the video. Okay, I'm gonna share sound, show you the video. Look at this. I told y'all we were long goal, right? So easy. So this is what happened. Let me see if I turn my volume on.
So some friends and I wanted to go to Morocco. We needed about $19,000 in order to go the way we wanted to. I decided this would be a great time to teach them my let the market pay for it method. So what you're seeing is every trade called for about, I don't know, maybe 32 or 34 sessions. Each day, I would show them exactly where to buy and exactly where to sell. They weren't huge wins, but over the course of about 32 sessions, trading only about an hour a day, we hit our target. and then some. In fact, we've made over $24,000 so far, and it only took $500 to start. Pretty cool, right?
So all me and my folks, they was like, oh Jay, we want to go to Morocco. Some of them needed 6 grand, some of them needed 10 grand, some of them, the highest person needed $19,000. I say, I'm gonna trade my way all the way to those 19 for you, just you. So there I was, you know what I'm saying? Like getting to it. I started trading. We would like I would leave the trade room in the morning, and then I would hit up everybody in Morocco and be like, "Hey, yo, we trading at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'd trade." And we end up calling the money. Everybody went to Morocco. I don't know if it's any Morocco bullies on here, you know what I'm saying? But I had them doing inventory as a voting system, but I wasn't teaching it to them. I just told them, do everything I'm telling you to do. Just whatever I tell you to do, you do it. Don't say nothing. I'm not teaching, but just try this. We got to Morocco. I said, oh man, I think I got it. By that time, I had inventory in my brain and my heart for about 8 months. The following top of the next year, I said, okay, anybody want to learn it? Let's start with cohort 1. And we started with cohort 1. And we've been doing them now for 7 cohorts. This is the only thing that I teach that nobody's ever asked for a refund from. And when we got to Morocco, it was so fly. To say Morocco is the kind of just, man, we was in Casablanca, we was in Morocco, we was in Marrakesh, we was in the markets, we was in the dunes and the hills. It was camels, it was feet and monkeys, it was dancing. Morocco people, if y'all on here, just say what up, what up, what up, man. And it was a fun time. It was a very fun time.
We had a great time.
You know what I'm saying? It was a very fun time. So once I knew I had a method that would work, and not just for me, but for other people, and it had results where it could make $19,000 in 30 sessions, 32 sessions, I knew I was cooking with grease. And I wasn't the one. I wish I could find, let me see if I can find the Morocco results Excel spreadsheet. Let me see. Let me see if I can find Morocco. I forget which, I think it might be on this, you can go in here and switch accounts. If I go Morocco. I need to find the Excel spreadsheet, but like literally we recorded every trade, like every trade, wins, losses, what we had, what we didn't have. Just we recorded it all, and no trade was left behind. And we made it to Morocco. It was just that kind of thing. So yeah, that's a little bit about it, Nicole. I'm glad that everybody got a chance. We're gonna do another tradecation this year too. So don't y'all worry. We're gonna go somewhere else this year. Any other questions?
Yeah, Jay. Hi, I have a question.
What's up?
When you talked about the combine, they pay you to trade. How much money do you earn from doing that?
You typically split profits either 80-20 or 90-10. So you have $1,000 day, they make $100, you make 1,000. I mean,
Okay,
they make
thank
$100, you
you.
make 900. Or if it's an 80-20
Okay.
split profits, they make 200, you make 800.
Okay, thank you.
All good.
Hey Jay, you probably already spoke about it. I had to leave for a couple minutes. What about overtime for Cohort 8?
I put the overtime information in the alumni Slack. Did you see
All
it?
right. Oh, I haven't yet.
I'll grab it and I'll put it back in there. I'll locate it and post it one more time if overtimers want to jump in.
Perfect. Thank you, Jay.
For sure. That's much love. Y'all good? Any other questions?
Yes, what do you think the ES is going to do? And thank you for cohort 7.
I
He's an
love, I
amazing
appreciate
mentor. I learned so much and I've been doing pretty good. And not only do you teach really well, you really well, like you do really well at reading people's weaknesses, I call it. Mine
it.
being like patience and maybe my confidence. And that's something that, ever since I've been working on it daily, my trading like is improving. So,
That's good. That's
but the
good.
strategy is on point at all times.
At least like you know what you did. Like
Yeah.
I like that part about inventory. You don't have to go asking anybody, why didn't this work? You be like, oh, it didn't work because I didn't do that right there.
Exactly. That's the only way you could fail, I think, if you don't have your self in control. But that's being a trader, I think, no matter what strategy you learn. But yeah, do you think the ES is on a I think I want to go into longs at some point, but
Yeah, let me share it.
Hey Jay, while you're going over that ES, somebody asked if you could read out your ES trades again, if you don't mind.
The 55s are getting targets right now on gold. I told y'all that's where we was going. They're getting targets right now. We're at 54.9. I want to say 54.00. So, you can expect for some kind of targets right in here, okay?
There you go, Sanjay, if you're still in here.
I know we said that. I told y'all that the market here would turn around. I said it would take a little while. Boy, they took their sweet time, didn't they? Where do I think the ES will go?
I feel like I missed that stop.
It's not today, but by tonight, I want them to be at 60.47. You see what they're doing right now? They're getting groovy in the 4-hour. You see, yay, they're getting groovy.
Thank you.
I think let me see. 40, 41, 47. I want to see another 47 visit. I do. I want to see another 47 visit. But I don't know if it's right now while we're together. The market is it's a tightly knit occurrence what's happening right now, and everybody's got a right. Everybody's got a right. So what I want you to do is your inventory. So 9s are soft. Don't worry. You can push them. And I think that today you're looking for another visit in 19 and you're ultimately looking for 27 while we're together. Then at 6 p.m., you want them to open up, go to 20, go down, and then you want them to go up to 47. Then when they get to 47, you want them to drop drastically.
Right. Okay.
That's what you wanted. That's kind of how you want them to play it.
Yeah.
That's how you want them to play it. I want those 41s to get us back to 59.60.
Yeah.
That's what I want because I don't think that the buyers are healthy until we do it.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I don't think that they're healthy. So say, for example, you get another visit of 9 today and those 9s won't sustain. I'll start saying, okay, well, afternoon session.
Okay.
Let's sell this joint off, aim back at 84 and see if we can crack lower than 84, get to 60.
By the way, this is one thing I loved about you and love about your strategy as well, because I took a course from someone else before, but it was only like the morning hours that you can trade. It was like a specific setup. So I love that this gives me the opportunity to trade at any time.
Yeah, what they did? They found something on YouTube and then they got good at marketing and selling and Facebook ads. And then they just sold you something that they found.
Yep.
This thing right here that I'm telling y'all, it comes with so much experimentation. The part that I'm leaving out is for me to discover inventory. I wasted probably $20,000 of my own money trying to do it. Testing it to see how it feels to me emotionally, testing it in combines to see what happens to it, testing it if I set it and put my hands off of it, testing to see what happens in different contingencies. Like it was a lot of experimentation. It was costly too, you know. So like I didn't just, Morel, you know, because you was in 7, you know, I ain't just come up with it and walk off and
Nope.
just, oh, this something, you know, no, it's like real, if this, then that, but if that, then this, and if this, then watch out for these 3. Now you have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really the language of how buyers and sellers move, because that's how a negotiation goes. I'm glad that you're seeing value out of it. I really am. Very,
Oh,
very grateful to you too.
very
And
grateful.
for
Thank you.
little Jordan and for hubby too.
Yeah, thank you. They're
Yeah.
doing, Jordan is doing good downstairs playing.
That's my
Hubby's
dog.
watching him as I'm trading, making some money.
That's my dog. For all of the mommies that's trading, just know Morel is one of those too. A mommy, a business owner, a wife, and she in that market getting it. Yeah. Yeah. And she in that market getting it.
Thank you, thank you.
Love to you.
Question, sir.
What's going on, Derek?
How you doing, sir? Okay, so tonight, is that going to be the first tier teaching or an introduction to it?
It's like an in-depth introduction to the methodology plus an opportunity to join cohort A. That's what
Okay.
you know,
And
now, but you know, I'll extend it again tonight. I think that you should come back so you can ask more questions. But I
okay,
didn't.
tonight is what time?
8 p.m. Eastern.
Got you.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Hey, Jay,
Hey,
just
Jay.
Oh, if you, I think I got Richard, then I got Corey. Corey, I got you. I see you out there getting your steps in. Love to you, bro. I'm gonna be right there.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So, you know, maybe you not know, maybe you do. I've been rocking with you since pandemic.
Yeah.
I learned about you, you, Terry, Wall Street Trap. You know, a lot of y'all.
Yeah.
You resonated with me for some reason. I don't know what it was, but I think you were more transparent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was more transparent. I can see that you were really offering value as far as teaching how to trade futures. So I stuck with you. Also, I purchased a couple of your courses. Levels spoke to me. Levels spoke to me. I also purchased BAM.
Okay.
However, when I tried to download NinjaTrader 8 with the laptop that I purchased, it wasn't formatted for the NinjaTrader 8 app.
What did you have, a Chromebook?
I'm sorry?
You bought a Chromebook?
I did.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm wondering, do I need to purchase another laptop, or can I get that laptop formatted for the NinjaTrader 8?
You can just use TradingView.
TradingView. Okay.
You don't have to use NinjaTrader to trade with me. We have people who trade, like trading platforms are like televisions.
Right.
It don't matter what television you have, long as you can put, you know, ABC on or put the game on. Much love, Toby. Much love, Toby. So, like, if you have a Chromebook, you on TradingView. TradingView has the ZB. TradingView has the ES. TradingView has the NASDAQ. Boom.
Okay.
You good to go.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I want to be able to set up my workstations and practice. You know, I still refer to any free open trade room that you had just to stay around. I remember you, GC. Oh, I remember so many. It seems like since I've been following you, I've seen other people in the community grow with you. It's like, man, I have to be a part of this. I have to.
Man, yeah, we need you. We need you. We need you, man.
Okay.
We do need you. Yeah, we
Thank
do.
you so much. I'll take that advice. Download TradingView, set up my workstations, and continue to come around and get in. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. I really do.
That's love. That's love. Instagram, if y'all have any questions, you can put them in the chat, or you go to the link in my bio, you can jump into the session that we got going on. I think after that I had Rich Garcia. What's up, bro?
Yeah, Jay. On January 11, I purchased to join the trading room, but I haven't got no information at all. And if you could check up on it.
Send me your email. Let me see if I can find you. Here.
It should be my whole name, Richard Garcia, 4427-2308
I see you.
at Gmail.
One of them was Gmail. You put no L. Let me show you what happened.
Oh, at Gmail. Okay.
Let me show you what happened. When you signed up the first time, you see at Gmail, but then do you see this time Gmail?
Yeah.
So that's what happened. So when it tried to get an email to you, it didn't have a proper email to send it to, you know, but it does have you enrolled. You see that?
Yes.
So I just have to update. Let me update this email contact and then send you a link right now that will allow you to gain access to it. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay. It's typically some clerical thing. When it happened, you know, it's something like that. It's happened to so many people before when we typing in our pinky hit something it ain't supposed to.
Hey Jay, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm well, thank you. I had some people who were supposed to come today, but they're going through a little situation. Everybody mostly in LA, so they had to evacuate, and it's just a lot going on.
Goodness, man. Oh my goodness. That's a crazy situation.
Yes, it is. I'm in Georgia. I don't think I'm gonna go back to the fires. Go out. Huh?
Let them blow out the counters before you go back over there.
That's right, because I was 15 minutes from me. I was like so glad when the wind shifted. I was like, okay, but I feel bad for others, you know. But anyhow,
it's a sad situation. There's a lot of people who they're not losing houses, like they're losing pictures of their wedding. That like stuff like that, you know, like stuff you can't really quantify on value.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's really, really, really tough. It's tough, man. It's tough.
It is. My one friend, her family lost 15 houses in Altadena, and it's just bad. It's just all bad out here. Well, I'm not there right now, but in LA. But my one friend who wanted to join, they had evacuated. They're going through just a lot right now. But she wanted to see. I was gonna show her you know, the charts and everything on my screen. I said, I think Jay need to do it for you. You know, that's the pro right there. So is there any way they can log in tomorrow? I think that might be a better day for them. Or can they watch the recording or
tell them to come holler at me tonight? They're gonna be I'll be on this same link tonight. And we'll dig into the candles. They'll be moving at night. We'll show them what's up.
Okay. All right. I can do that. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
That's love. That's love.
Hey Jay, Kevin here. Sorry, man. I know you're trying to focus and educate us. Dummies.
Good, Kevin. This is my time.
Anyway, bro. So tonight on this link, is that going to be the regular trading for the Asian session, or is that going to be the IAAV inventory?
I'll be walking you through inventory as a voting system tonight, ensuring that you have ensuring that you understand the opportunity of taking this this next cohort with me. I'll be doing that. Because of the nature of the presentation, I'm going to have to talk about the candles, but they won't be the focus, as today was more of a display of, you know, hey, this is the candles, this is how they get down, this is how they work. I know what I'm doing. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? Like that was today. Today's more like the cooking show. Then tonight is more like, hey, come take the cooking class so you can cook for yourself.
So it's the introduction to the course.
Yeah, introduction plus opportunity to join it so that you can take the 30-day cohort with me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Same link, and then at what time is that?
8 p.m. Eastern tonight.
Gotcha, bro. Thank you.
Man,
Bless you.
Thank you, Kev. Much love. Can't wait to see you. Rich, I'm sending you the second link. What I did was got rid of that old profile, put everything on your regular email profile, and now you should be good to go in there.
All right, thanks.
You already know.
Hey Jay, this is Shay again. One last question. So she was trying to register using that link and it didn't work for her. But it was later today, you know, when class has started already. So is it too late to sign up? What does she need to
Registration.
do?
Zoom has it so that when like the first event happens, registration closes automatically. What I'm gonna do is probably change the link in my bio to like the direct join link.
Okay.
So that registration is not a necessity. They could just join directly.
Okay, that'd be perfect. Okay, and I'll just forward that to her.
Let
for
me
tonight.
just, I'll send it to you now, or I'll just put it in the chat for everybody. When you come and hang out with me tonight, I think it'll be that joint.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
It's all good. Did y'all have any fun today? Did everybody learn? Did anybody learn anything? Billy Ray said, what markets are trading? All of them, whatever you put in front of me. Good to see Sharon in here. Sharon, what's up? Sharon Naylor was in here earlier today. Celine is in here. Oh man, you know, some real bullies came out today. I appreciate everybody spending a little time, taking a little time, and I'm so very excited about tonight at 8 o'clock. Let me tell you, inventory as a voting system will change your life. It has already changed a couple hundred people's lives. It will change your life. If you want to learn how to trade, this is the chance to learn how to do it for real. I'm not going to teach you a market trick. I'm going to teach you how markets work. I'm not going to teach you something that allows you to just make a little money at 9 in the morning or make a little money before the close. You've seen me predict what every instrument will do today. When the indexes were rising, I told you that they would go down. When they went down, I told you that they would stop. It's going to take a little while, but then they'll turn around. Somebody randomly said, Jay, could you do something on gold? I said, oh, gold is going to go up and they're looking for 55. They just got to get through 50. Everything I've said today has happened. And it's not because I got a touch from the market gods in my mind. It's because I have a way of looking at the market that makes it so simple every day. It's so simple. It is being done by mechanics and musicians and singers and stay-at-home moms and stay-at-home dads and business owners and white collar and blue collar and East Coast and West Coast and men and women and black and white and Hispanic and soldiers and all kinds of folks. It's so simple. Everybody can do it. It is not reserved for any one kind of person. What it was made for you. I thought about who could benefit. As our economy faces uncertainty, as the job market is ravaged by technology and AI, as all of these opportunities of the past are closing, the financial and economic floor is shaking underneath a generation. I believe that it's a positive, wonderful thing because it gives us a time to understand that the systems of the world don't work as well as they said that they would. And it gives us an opportunity to build our own systems. You've heard people today say, yeah, we trade, make the money. Thanks, bro. Sorry, the UPS man was out there. We trade, we make the money. After we make the money, we go buy some houses with it. We have our own economy now. We can trade when we want to now. We have the freedom of time, freedom of space. We have freedom no matter where we are. We can open up candles, man. There's people right now trading there in Canada. They trading there in Africa. We're there in the Caribbean. They traded there in LA. People are making money there in Puerto Rico. People are making money wherever they are. So they can enjoy spatial freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. Inventory as a voting system is the only product that I have that nobody has ever asked for a refund from. Just put that in your mind. This is your chance, is what I'm trying to say. So click the link if you want to get in. Holler at me tonight. Come on back. Are there any last questions before we go? All right, cool. Clock on the wall says that's about all. Oh, your boy made we call like $4,000 worth of trades today, okay? Clock on the wall says that's about all. I've enjoyed you all and had a ball, but boom, boom, ski, ski. That's it. Your boy Jay's got a split. We all we got, but that's cool.
We all we need.
All we need.
All we need.
Much love, y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging with your boy. Much love, Instagram.
Thanks,
10 million, baby.
Yeah.
Love.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was great being here. Y'all take care.
No, much love, man. I'll see you tonight. Peace, everybody. Y'all have a good one. See you
Peace.
tonight.